Y'all
I
see?
got a bad hair day, so can I turn my
Yeah,
cam
you go ahead. Shit, man. I just want, hey, move your braid out the way. I want niggas to see your face, bro, because we
Oh yeah,
live
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Here we
We
go.
live right now.
That's
And
me, man. You know what I mean? Is I got to, show my face. Quinte, aka Rondo, say
Y'all fucking crazy.
Ray John.
Quinte, aka Rajon Rondo, and the gang say that they ain't seen me, I don't exist, and all of
Existence
that.
is a figment of your imagination.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing, man. Got a bad hair day, man. I'm so tender headed. I don't want to get it braided. So everybody like, man, come get your hair braided. But I be like, no, I get it braided. They be
Hey,
like, Drake, they don't know I'm tender headed though, man. I be crying. I be, ooh, ooh. I be smacking me with the comb.
hey, man.
Yeah.
Why the hell AJ like he trying to defend? Like it almost seemed like he a Sox fan. I just want to know what y'all talking about
I
today,
say
dog.
like I'm a who?
I mean, you might be a Sox fan. I don't know.
I fuck with him. He finna. I think he finna put his hands on Xander, but
I got that fight. I got that fight. 5 rounds or less.
Man, nah, bro. I've been looking. I'm like, man, I think he can stop this
Nah,
nigga, but that's a big boy though, man.
I got Boots getting him out
Well,
of there, dog.
that man is huge. I don't know how he making 154, bro.
Yeah, Boots gonna be hitting him and dancing around it. Pop, 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 pop. He ain't gonna have the feet, bro. Y'all know who they put in front of
Man,
Sox, man.
if
Come on, man.
hold on, wait, you say Xander ain't got feet?
I don't think so. The fight I seen,
Ah,
I ain't
bullshit.
seen him fight that much, but from what I
No,
Nah,
seen,
that
nah,
big,
hell yeah,
hey,
Xander got feet.
that big nigga is Fred Astaire out there, baby.
I'm gonna have to go. Let me go back. Let me go
Nah,
back
nah,
to the
he
past, bro.
got feet, man. That's why I like the Karen fight and all that. I like he could give him some problems, man. But if Xander he start feeling that Puerto Rican shit and listen to the crowd and he want to stand there, shit, it's only a matter of time then.
I mean, if he stand there and be on that El Bull, El Torrique, and he gonna take a shot of that old tequila before he get in the ring.
Hey, he gonna need it to numb him up a little bit. Cause
Yeah, well, I mean, but he do got footwork, man. Like
nah, hell yeah, Xander got
yeah,
footwork.
yeah, he got footwork, man, and that's one thing. He's fundamental. His footwork. Don't get me wrong. Now, don't get me and AJ twisted. He's not Sugar Ray Robinson now.
Oh
You know
nah,
what I
nah,
mean?
nah, nah,
Okay, yeah, I'm trying. I'm like, bro, like I
nah.
didn't. Okay,
No, no,
okay,
he's not Sugar Ray.
I didn't see
But
all
the
that now.
fundamentals of cutting off the ring
Yeah,
and
they
knowing how
there.
to do it, he got
Hmm.
that. He got that.
But is he gonna be able to be quick enough to pull the trigger though,
No,
y'all?
he's gonna look very slow in there with
Now, what
Boots.
I'm
Yeah,
that
yeah,
now
He's
that's
gonna
what
look
I'm
very
talking.
slow.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
I'm talking about. That
He's
right
going
there.
but I'm gonna tell you something I do like about Xander. And I'll always give the benefit of the doubt, bro. Like Xander has good timing but
Hmm.
his experience is going. I think Boots is gonna get him because of the natural athleticism of Boots. And
Mm-hmm.
by the time he catch on to what Boots is doing, it's gonna be like the eighth, ninth round. He gonna be dented up. You know what
Mm.
I mean? I think Boots gonna have him swimming, and Boots gonna start playing with him probably about no rounds right there.
He's gonna definitely do that.
Oh
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He
yeah.
just
Now,
too slow. But I will say this: that motherfucker is big, man. He
yeah,
I'm about
big
yeah,
to
as
he
hell.
big.
put
And
another
another
fight on him.
thing,
I just
though,
see
one
now.
more thing. If he mess around and time Boots and get on Boots early, and if Boots ain't effective in what he's trying to do, my man can't catch him now. You know what I mean? Xander can't catch him
I
now.
have to be able to set it
Yeah,
up for him.
and yeah, Xander ain't
Set it up.
really. He ain't known as a puncher like that, but that's really because his style, man. Anybody that goddamn big, if they hit your ass right, a grown man,
Yeah,
you gonna feel it.
yeah, you
Right,
gonna feel it. You gonna
right.
feel it. And Boots can't get in there playing with him as far as like fundamental
He gonna
wise,
do
because
that.
Boots got a lot of
Yeah.
flaws. You know what I
That's
mean?
Now
that's
he
in
don't need
him,
to he
bro.
don't need to play with him to about 5 or 6.
Yep, there you go,
That's
right
that
Hey,
there.
Hank
later on
Lundy. That's that
when he
Hank
feel like,
Lundy
oh,
energy.
you ain't got shit for me. Oh yeah, you cooked.
That's
Yeah.
that
What's
Hank
up,
Lundy
baby?
that he bro. Remember Hank Lundy? He was all that playing around until he finally couldn't play around no more.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, then again, you look at what's the Prince, Nassim. You know what I mean? Nassim was the same way when he went up against Barrera, and Barrera was like, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, practice make perfect. I haven't seen Boots really serious and buckle down. You know what I'm saying? And somebody having to keep him at home. I ain't seen that yet, so I'm yet to see. And I doubt if we see it with this match right here.
No, this ain't gonna be. I don't think this is gonna be the one that you know. It could showcase his talent, but we already know talent wise what he can do in there, whatever. But he need that fight to really
Yeah,
Yeah.
get
yeah,
me
Hey,
get people like me and you. Like we like him, but we want to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
look,
You get
I
what I'm
gave,
saying?
I said this a while ago, and folks called me crazy as a motherfucker. I said, man, fuck around, Boots hardest fight at 154, fuck around and be against Josh Kelly. This was before Josh
That's
Kelly
what
I
you
came
get.
remember
out
I
you
there
look
said
at you
and
that.
like,
I remember
nigga,
you
shut
said
up.
that.
hey, this was before he came out there and beat
No,
Barkham. I
no.
said he
I
was gonna beat
remember he
Barkham
he
too.
he said that about 2 years ago, Goon.
I remember, and I was talking shit to AJ about it. Remember? I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
Josh
But
Kelly,
see
man.
the problem is they fuck around and make Xander versus Fundora versus Josh Kelly first. You know they in talks or whatever. If
Oh.
they do that, then shit, we won't get no Boots and Josh Kelly. But shit,
Well, I like Josh, man. I like Josh style to be
yeah,
difficult for Boots. I see where you
yeah,
coming
just
from
off,
with it.
off that movement, he got speed. He got power too, bro. He got
Yeah,
power
yeah,
too, and
yeah.
man,
He's
He
hey,
decent.
got
when he
upper
can't.
body movement.
It's
He got a
decent.
twitch too.
Man, Sox go eat that motherfucker for
I mean,
lunch.
no, don't get me wrong. Like it'll be interesting until it ain't.
Right, bro. Like, and you hoping for a lot. Like, I don't see it. Like,
Nah, I see it, man. I see it, cause bro, Josh can match that athleticism, bro. But he do kind of
Yeah,
like gas on the,
yeah,
bro,
and he
yeah,
he
really
gonna have
don't throw a lot of punches.
yeah,
But
yeah,
but when he do, you know, and
yeah,
he took some
yeah.
big shots from Barkham too, man. He got dropped later on, but he
he
dropped him
surprised
too
me that
now.
I
fight. He
I
surprised me that fight.
I got
Nah, I ain't.
Fedora.
But he fought that fight exactly how I thought he was, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
he fought at the right times. He boxed at the right times.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
it was beautiful, man. It
What's
was
the date
beautiful.
for the Boost fight? Is that in June or July?
June 27th.
June. They in Vegas or Philly?
Now they in is it New York?
I think
Barclays.
it is. I think it
It's
is.
some yeah, I think it's in New York, bro.
Yep.
What's up, baby? Nah. But yeah, man, good shit, good shit. Hey, who y'all got this weekend though? Inoue and Nakatani got that. Hey, we got some good shit, boy.
Man, you know I got monster. Is this even a question, Brain?
No, I'm saying with oh yeah. But hey, he gonna be in the fight though.
Hey, did y'all know Brian Norman Jr. fighting Josh Wagner on that
Yep.
Keyshawn Davis card?
Uh-huh. I didn't know
Yep.
it was on the Keyshawn Davis card. I knew the
Yeah,
day was
I'm
like
looking at it
May
now.
16th or
May
May
6th.
9th or something.
Yeah, I might go down there.
Yep.
I might go down there
Yep.
for that.
I like that. That's a nice little, it's
Yeah,
a nice
yeah,
little
yeah,
test comeback fight, and you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Come back
Yep.
and get the whiz right after Haney put his hands on.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga
yeah.
AJ crazy,
Yeah.
dog.
Hey,
Yeah.
my dog Dale came out there, put his hands on that boy, man. That made him change
Oh
trainers. Now
man.
him and his daddy still ain't talked, boy. I tell you the truth.
I knew AJ was gonna go in.
AJ ain't shit, man.
Oh man, AJ said, new trainer, new trainer. I said, oh, here he go. Oh, here
This
he
nigga.
Hey, that boy Dale baby proud that night, man.
go.
He baby proud, man.
Man,
Man,
y'all was only going at homie, man, because you know he be talking
yeah,
shit back to y'all. That's
No,
why
I
y'all
mean to be
yeah.
honest,
man.
I didn't like his daddy, Norman daddy. And
You didn't?
I was like
You
his son. I was
same
like, bro,
way.
he
You'll be the
cool. He
same.
got some power, but I was like, bro, he ain't that man. I'm telling y'all, they would have made that boots fight, man. His ass would be still asleep today.
Yeah.
It's like Boots would just
I
now
But
be
you know
getting off
that's a
his
different
ass.
fight. That's a different fight though.
yeah, it's
Who?
a
Oh
different fight.
yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have win 12
I
though.
think
But
what
yeah,
happened in the Haney fight, he might have been overconfident, and then he got clipped, and then it made him like maybe a little hesitant, and then he started doing better towards the end of the fight. He just had to work
Yeah,
his way
what
into it.
what?
yeah,
Well,
You
I'll
know what I'm
tell you
saying?
one thing. That was gonna be a unification. Boots wouldn't have had to worry about no 10-pound rehydration clause. That
Oh yeah,
young bull, his life would be changed right now.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If he probably would have been drinking out of straw.
All right, I'm gonna put this dude out. Yeah, I seen
I
him
ain't
fight.
I ain't bullshit, man. Man, that man was going man.
I
They
don't
know
know, cause
they,
cause you okay, Norman can punch. And if
Yeah,
Booth stood in there long enough and Norman connected with him, that could be a
this ain't
turnaround too
Karen.
now.
This ain't Karen punching
Now,
him.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brian Norman can punch.
yeah, yeah,
Boca Chica, they got a
Okay.
common opponent. Um, Roman Villa, who Boots fought. Boca
yeah,
Chica said Villa is the hardest puncher he been in the ring with. He said he hit way harder than Brian Norman Jr. And I seen Villa hit Boots with some shit.
But Villa don't got the
Not
feet
saying
though,
now,
AJ. Though,
now,
like he
now.
don't got the feet to set them. He is slow, bro. Like he go get around that shit.
Norman ain't got no goddamn feet either. He should have been using them motherfuckers.
He said he should have
Shit.
been using.
and shit, he could have been on or something. But like just
Yep, yeah.
everything that had been surrounding that fight, bro, and him and his dad and all the back and forth and the sparring shit, bro, that was gonna be a fight, bro. That was
yeah.
gonna
They
be a
they
fight.
Because
definitely in New
And
York.
I
They
Norman Jr. would
they're
have been
calculated.
on the
yeah,
end,
I'm
on the
I'm
short end.
I'm interested to see what Norman Jr. learned because he learned after every fight he add a new wrinkle. I
Mhm.
want to
Yeah.
see what he learned after, you
He
know.
started trying to get back into that fight, y'all. Like I could say this. I know
Yeah,
we hate to say the if and all that shit. If this was a 15-round fight, bro, like he started coming on towards the end. Like that fight, he ended up losing by what, 2 rounds?
yeah. I mean, or did
So he
did
worked
Haney
his
let
way
up
back
off the
into the fight.
gas? Did
Yeah,
Haney let up off the gas, or was Norman getting back?
Haney coasted, bro.
he
He
coasted,
wasn't trying to do shit that he didn't step on. Like he just coasted, bro.
got the
Yeah,
knockdown, got the
yeah,
After
points.
that second round, what was it? Was that the first or second round? He
Second
got
round,
dropped like a bad habit in second
second,
round.
second round.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
Haney just man, he
This dude
really,
ain't
bro,
got nothing
just
for stocks, y'all. Nah,
he
bro.
he treated him like a sparring match, bro.
yeah.
I'm
That's my
looking at
guy.
Zaz
Norman, my
right now,
guy,
bro.
man. But when
He
he
don't
got
got nothing.
clipped, I seen.
Yeah.
I seen he was scared to kind of pull the trigger a little bit. I ain't gonna say scared, but he was apprehensive.
Exchange. He didn't want to get into an exchange. That's
Yep,
what
that
Haney
was
was.
it.
Yeah,
Yep, yep, that was
yeah.
it. That was it.
Haney
Cause
I
then,
Haney
mean,
fought
but
the
he
fight he
fought
needed
the
to.
first 6 rounds. The first about 5, 6 rounds, he looked good. But then you can see, like AJ and I said, after the knockdown, bro, he kind of after the second round, he kind of like pulled off the gas, and he didn't want to get caught with nothing. He was just kind of like coasting, doing
Coasting,
yep,
just
bro.
enough.
Just coasting.
yep,
Cause I
Yeah,
ain't
yep,
gonna lie, bro. Norman, bro. You can look, bro. That nigga had like a concussion or something, bro.
yeah. He
Bro,
hurt Norman. He could have really
man,
went.
yes,
yeah,
But
but Devin
yeah,
Haney not being like a finisher like that. He didn't throw the right punches.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
He don't know
he
how to
kind of like
finish.
almost got a little too heavy, and then like man, if he would
Yeah,
have took it in that, bro, he could have
I
stopped
think he
Norman
could have
in
got
that
him out
second
of there in
round.
that
Ho.
second round,
yeah,
the
yeah,
second and third
Man,
round.
if
That
he
was
would have just stepped back, man, took the right shot, man, I seen so much right there, man. Norman that would have, man, hey, it
well,
that would have been
Devin
the
don't.
ultimate revenge after
De,
all that shit his
Devin don't
daddy
know
was
how to
talking.
finish because he don't
That's it.
finish.
He just
So
ain't a finisher, bro. I
yeah,
can't fight. He is what he is, which is, Devin
yeah,
is a
yeah,
superb boxer, bro.
hey
yeah. That's
AJ.
it.
Hmm?
AJ,
Yeah.
off topic, real quick, man. I put in Jalen Brunson for the first basket. This nigga just hit the first basket. I had a two pick. I need Jalen Brown for Boston to hit this motherfucker. Dog. I need him to get the first basket of the game,
What you
dog.
catch it like a
We
plus
going to the
what?
window, baby. We going to the window.
What was
Yeah.
that, a plus what?
Plus hold on, I'm about to tell you.
Cause I know them first bases be high as a motherfucker.
But I got a 2 leg on it. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
real quick. I think that shit like plus 4,400 or some shit.
Woo.
I'm trying to go crazy on the ass.
What you be on FanDuel or what?
FanDuel.
Yeah.
So hold on, what is this right here? Trying to see my bet. Open. I got another one in too.
Hey, Donald Edge asked for a link, bro. Did you send it to him?
Oh shit. Did my post go? I told Chris to put the shit up.
I
Jalen
just
Brown
seen
was
it in
plus
there.
What you call him?
518.
What you call it? Hit me up too. He wanted one. I forgot
Give
his
it to
name.
him. I gave it to
Y'all be
you.
going at it, AJ. Y'all just went at it.
Who? Cameron
Uh,
Edwards?
what's his name? Yep, Cameron. Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
yep.
Y'all ain't
Mm-hmm.
give it to him? You ain't give it to
Get him
him?
on
You
here.
ain't give
I'm gonna shoot it to him.
Okay, bet.
Yep.
Get him on here.
Oh yeah, Don been having me crying laughing lately.
Okay,
That
baby.
nigga funny to me, bro.
I'm okay right now, baby. I'm on phone. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Don funny man. Detroit cats be funny because y'all got that twang to y'all, man. You know what I mean? Y'all be having
I
that
didn't never put the
that
motherfucker
Midwest
up, bro.
twang, man. Y'all be funny, man.
My bad. I ain't never put the motherfucker up. got it right here. I'm telling Chris to approve my post. He ain't never put the motherfucker up.
Damn.
God damn, my bad, y'all.
Are you good?
Here we go.
Yeah, but Draco, what's this class you were talking about? Or TC, Alexis Roach? What's that now?
I thought I had gave y'all this class about 2 years ago about Alexis Roach.
Oh
I
shit,
don't remember no class now.
nigga, you
I
know
would
he
like to
gave you a
enroll though.
class.
I got you. You ready for this, AJ?
Come on, talk to me.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why would
That's the teacher had some
TC?
questions. What the hell?
Yeah, I just a quiz for the class right
Oh,
quick.
okay,
Just a
okay.
little class.
Little pop quiz, first day. Okay.
Yeah, little pop quiz.
Yeah, what you got?
Why would TC like Alexis Rocha and Boots over EJ and Canelo? That's all.
Oh,
That's the
oh
only
no,
Say
question.
that
no.
one more
See,
time, Drake.
I
Say that one
think
more
you
time.
took when I asked that question. I think you took it the
Uh-huh.
wrong way.
Okay.
So I wouldn't. Nobody was actually expecting Bud to fight Alex. Everybody know it didn't matter who the mandatory was. Right, he was fighting EJ next.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's yeah. So you took that the wrong. Like it was like
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanted you to say that. You know,
Oh, okay. I'm just asking that
that was for
question.
the people that be like, oh, he should have stayed in the WBO and all that, bro. That was never gonna
Oh,
happen,
oh,
brother.
okay,
Cause
okay, okay. I
yeah,
see
that's
what you're
all.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I see what you're
like I
saying.
said, no trolling. I done told a lot of folks I never expected the Boots and Bud fight to actually happen, bro. It's two different eras.
Yeah. It's two
It
different
could
eras.
have, it could have possibly like happened, but I'm saying like I'm gonna give Bud that same pass that I gave Floyd for Paul Williams. Although that fight probably could have been made, you couldn't do it at that time,
Or
right?
yeah, or like a Keith Thurman,
Yeah, right. And
Keith
keep
Thurman
Thurman,
and Floyd. Yeah.
perfect example.
Well. Hold on. Let me explore that a minute. What do you mean, a Goon, that the fight couldn't happen? You gonna give TC the same pass that you gave?
No,
Why you say that?
what I'm saying is like, I was a huge Paul Williams fan at the time, but let's be
Uh
real.
huh.
When Floyd was
Uh
getting
huh.
that bag to fight those people, that fight, if you make that fight, you couldn't justify it to the casual fans at the time.
Uh huh.
Niggas like us,
Okay.
yeah, you could. You feel what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
gotta
Absolutely. I just wanted you to explain. You know what
okay,
I mean? I
yeah,
know what you meant. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
I
And
wanted you to
although we wanted to
explain.
see him fight Keith Thurman and all that at the time, like, yeah, Keith, but like,
Yeah.
bro, we can't
On the
justify
up and coming, and he was
yeah,
already
Floyd
Yeah.
established.
Yeah.
million a
Uh-huh.
Unless
fight.
it's on some and we dealing with the same shit right now. Even with like Usyk and Khabib, my dog Agate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
if he do decide to do that now, hey, I'll praise the Usyk, man. Which he ain't got
Oh,
nothing.
wait,
He ain't got
Usyk
nothing
doing
left to
what?
prove, bro.
You
Huh?
said what? You said what?
The WBC trying to Frank Warren trying to get the WBC to order Agate versus Usyk, or he's gonna sue them, bro.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
Agate been
Yep.
he been the mandatory. They trying to go
Yep.
and get that mandated or whatever, man. And like I said, Agate is Usyk done already did everything, bro. He don't
Yeah.
have to fight this. He don't really have to fight this guy, bro. And it's a big risk. It's at the end of his career. Agate ain't really a big name like that. Yeah, he just stopped Zhang and a couple others, but
You talking
you
about
know,
Fabio? You talking about Fabio?
no, Agate Kabiel.
No, agate. Yeah.
I thought Oh, my bad. Fabio fighting DeBose.
Yeah, he
DeBose.
fighting him next weekend.
Uh,
Hey, we got some good shit in May, boy. I ain't but
Yeah, we loading up for sure.
yeah. 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 Well, I got a question for you. Well, the second question. Now, AJ, I thought we was past this Boots, TC ducking Boots job.
oh no. Like I said,
How did that
no
come
trolling.
back around?
Oh,
Uh
it
huh.
came up by see, this the thing. Like I said, no trolling, right? At
Uh
this
huh.
particular moment. Because
Uh-huh.
I get like that sometimes. But
Yeah.
all this came about again when they start saying, that Boots he ducked TC and all this and that.
Uh
When in
huh.
reality, like I said, bro, that fight was never gonna, that fight was
Yeah,
never
me
Nah.
gonna
and
happen,
AJ
bro.
talked about
So,
that.
like I said, TC did not duck Boots, and Boots did not duck TC, bro. It's two different eras. That shit was never gonna
What?
happen.
Now see, now that's where we beg to differ.
What you got?
Talk that shit to him,
Oh,
Drake.
come on. What's up?
That's where we beg to differ at. Now, even though it's two different eras and TC was really busy and having something to do, you know that TC did offer, send that offer, open invite to fight Boots, right?
No, he did not.
BLK didn't offer. They didn't send an offer
BLK
to.
did. Hold on. Talk to me now. Talk to me now.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
So BLK, which who called about BLK?
Uh huh. Who called about BLK? You better not say his name. You better
Oh,
not say Zab
no.
Judah. You
Why not?
okay? Go
What?
ahead. Say Zab
What?
Judah. I dare
We
you to
know
say Zab
Zab
Judah.
Judah is. You know what I'm saying? We know he BLK. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
who is Zab Judah? I want you to explain who Zab Judah. I don't want to explain it because what I'm about to drop right here is just go. It's like
He
Hiroshima
was
again.
he was the spokesperson in this particular. He was
Uh
the one
huh.
who called
He
about.
he called.
Yes, he called. These are his words now, and we know he tied into BLK, right? He said, "Hey, that
Well,
was
I
me."
didn't hear him say he called.
Oh no. He
I
said
didn't hear
him.
that.
He said him. He said he
Oh
was the
oh
one
oh
that made the
oh
call.
oh. Uh huh. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And
He said it was him.
so now if Espinoza, now I'm gonna get this straight.
Hmm.
Espinoza, Showtime,
Hmm.
Heyman, Duncan, and Bozy say that they BOK made an offer on TC behalf for the Ennis fight. And you telling me, well, they gotta be lying. All five of them gotta be lying because Zab Judah says it didn't happen. So
Zab
for
Judah
Zab
said there
Judah,
was no offer.
right. So with Zab, if you riding with Zab Judah, that means that BLK, that means that Showtime, that means that Espinoza, that means that Bozzy Enos and Al Heyman is liars, right?
So now we'll go to what do you mean by exactly like an offer? Like you talking about like a number? Hey, we're gonna do this so
I
much, or what?
I can only quote what Espinoza said. He said that the
He showed
offer,
it to me too. Dreek showed that shit to me
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
yeah,
no. Espinosa said
he
they
said
didn't
the
really have much to
offer that
offer.
was there.
He
You
said,
go.
he
What's the key
said,
word in
hold
that?
on, hear me out, hold on.
What's the
Not
key
because of
word?
like money. He said they didn't have Crawford. They didn't have Terrence Crawford sign anything. They're like, okay, you ain't got Crawford. Okay, so you putting the money up. And they was like, well, no, we ain't putting the money up. He's like, oh, you ain't putting the money up and you ain't got Crawford. So like, what you just a guy that want to make the fight happen. And he said he went and talked to Crawford and his team, and they said we'll worry about Boost later, and he doesn't have anything with BLK. And if they'll worry about it down the
Well,
line, and Steven Espinoza, if this fight happens, if they revisit it or whatever down the line, then he can facilitate everything.
well,
Mm.
that's true, but that
Right.
you skipping the timeline. That was on down the line. That's after number one. Boots skipped out of the WBO and went over there and fought in the IBF into rank
Which
because
rank? Which rank?
All right.
he was
Here we
chasing
go with this.
EJ.
Here we go
No,
with this.
no,
All right.
that's
He
now
ain't
these
So
are
say that though.
facts.
AJ, he
hold
been
on. So
These
hold
are
on.
the
Wait.
facts.
Talk to me now.
Now that's the number
So
one. That's number one
real.
duck right there.
Okay. You ready?
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Was Boots still in the WBO rankings when they made the David Avenesian fight?
Uh I
Yes. The answer is yes. He was.
I don't I'm
No,
not
he
sure.
was. He was.
Okay, okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take your word for that.
Yeah. I just 'cause I know
No,
you
no, he
kind of
wasn't.
be in
I
and
mean,
out.
he
But
was
yeah,
in
I
it.
just
Hold,
a
hold
couple weeks
on.
ago I just put
Technically,
you know.
wait a minute. Technically, he was, but he wasn't. He had dropped. He had wanted to drop out of the WBO and made it clear that he was chasing Earl Spence in the IBF. Even though he was still in the rankings, he wasn't kicked out of the IBF until he stepped into the ring with
Hmm.
Ebenezer. That's when they
No,
kicked
no,
him
no.
out.
Until
Now,
you mean no.
but who did he fight?
Boots didn't get out of the WBO until he got in the ring with Karen.
Bud gonna start
Okay,
cutting
that's
up with
right.
that shoe?
Yes. So and but
That's
this was if you go back and look at the
yeah.
timelines, the Karen fight wasn't made at that time where Bud fought David Avenesian. And do you remember
No,
that live when Bud came on Instagram live and told all on Al Heyman about the failed negotiations and all that?
about what? Which fight?
About the because you remember Earl and TC they was in negotiations for a minute before Bud left out, left the
Uh-huh.
negotiation when they hollered at
Great
David
business,
Ebenezer and
great
BLK
business move,
Prime
by the
grabbed that
way.
little 10 million. Yeah, yeah. Anybody would have did. I would have
Yeah,
did the same shit.
Hell yeah,
yeah,
go and
great
get the
business.
T and
Yeah,
M.
yeah.
Shit.
I would have went and got it. What? David Ebenezer, 10
Yeah,
million? What? Give
yeah,
me
Mixer
that.
boxing in the building.
yeah.
What's good?
What's up, bro?
What's up with it,
Um,
bro?
Hey,
That's
yeah,
Bud. Go stop
Hey,
Canelo,
hold
my
on, hold
boy.
on.
yeah.
Hey, change your profile picture, man. That shit old, outdated, man. Watch out, man.
nah, look, I got Ali on there right now, but it just made me put this one up for some reason. I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
that.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
No,
Yeah,
but
but
finish. Yeah.
now Drake at the time, you remember TC said, he's like he would have fought Virgil or he would have fought Boots Ennis in a heartbeat instead of David Evanesion, but he said their names never came up.
Wait. Hold on. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna stop you right goddamn there. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Now he had to fight the number one ranked guy at that time, which was Virgil. Virgil ducked him twice,
yep.
right? He flat out
He
said, "I
was
don't want
in
to
the
fight
building.
No, this
you." Hey,
this wasn't a
hey,
mandatory, bro. It was a
he
voluntary. So
was
anybody in the
he was
top
number
10.
one. Yeah, he was number one ranked, right? Now you know who was number two that automatically would have had the chance to fight TC at that
Who?
time?
Boot,
That's
Boots,
if it
Boots
was a
Ennis.
mandatory.
Boots.
Boots
Look,
Ennis. You see
If
what I'm
look.
that's
saying?
if it was a mandatory, it wasn't a
Hold
We
mandatory.
on,
ain't
look.
go.
AJ,
AJ,
don't you start that shit.
So
look.
look,
It was
listen
the
now,
mandatory.
listen.
The mandatory was coming up. So, Virgil Ortiz left the rankings before Boots. So Boots was next
No,
up.
Virgil was still in the rankings.
No, he left before Boots. He left before Boots, and he turned his
I'm
fight down
speaking
twice.
before the David Evanesion fight.
Okay, but look, so he left. Then Boots was next in line to be mandated. So he left the rankings, and then they pulled up Porter to fight for the mandatory. Porter fought that
Well,
mandatory
you
spot
talking about
because
2021?
nobody else was in the rankings. Boots and Ortiz left. They was next in line.
So now you talking about 2021?
Yeah, but I'm
No,
not sure
Boots
the year.
Boots was
I
not
just
ranked
know
in the WBO. I mean, he
Boots.
wasn't. He didn't leave the WBO rankings until he fought Karen in like what? When they
Nah, he
fight
left before the
2022?
Karen fight, bro. He left
No,
before the
he
Karen
couldn't.
fight.
He couldn't have. The only reason he was removed from the WBO rankings was because the Karen fight was for the IBF interim. And if you any kind
Okay,
of
Well,
champion in other sanctioned
so
bodies,
so
the other sanctioned bodies ain't gonna rank you.
why did he fight for that interim when he could have fought for the WBO
there you go.
How
There you
how
go.
was he gonna fight for the WBO?
Because he
when
was next in line
in line,
after.
right? He would
You're
have been
not listening. They literally he did look listen.
Break it down, AJ. Slow down
Terrence
now.
they
Break it down
skipped
for us,
over
AJ.
him
No,
nobody skipped over Boots,
already.
bro. He left.
He when he
no,
fought David Avenesian, bro,
no.
they
The
skipped
reason.
over all them like Terrence Crawford. These are his words now. He said he would have fought them instead of David Avenesian, but their names never came up.
He said, look,
What?
like
He
you
said
These
that
said,
are
after.
Terrence
they
words now.
He said that in the interview. I said,
they sent
These
an
are
offer
Terrence
to
words.
him. They sent the offer to Boots. Boots
What was the
said,
Yeah.
offer?
look, Boots, look,
Ho-
this how you know they lying because
Posey, I
Bozy
think.
said,
Hold on, who
look,
lying?
hold
Because
on.
Zab Judah said there was no offer.
Look, Bozy said they was loyal to Showtime, and Boots said
No,
that
no, no,
look.
no,
Hold
He
no.
did
on.
say that.
Did
He did say
did Boots
Come on,
Yeah,
did
he
hold
Boots
on.
did.
say Boots said I said yeah to the fight, and I never heard back from them. Yes or no? Did he say that?
Mm-hmm.
He said that.
Okay, so if Boots said he said yeah, what is he saying yeah to? An offer,
Right.
that.
right?
And
Are
Stephen
you
and
ready? So
Stephen
what was the offer?
Espinoza came. It said
Whatever,
Stephen Espinoza came right behind him and said they didn't offer enough. The key word is offer. So an offer was
yeah,
made.
whatever the offer. They so look
Who that is?
if Steven Espinosa said, "Oh, since Crawford ain't tied to BLK, then they could have put the fight on and said we'll make the fight. Why didn't he make the fight?
You ready?
Right.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
ready.
ready.
All right, Stephen Espinosa's words, right? He did. He said BLK call, right? Because we
Mhm.
just talked about this Drake, so I'm gonna put him on this right quick.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep, he said BLK call, right? And he
Uh
said
huh.
they wanted to make the Boots versus Crawford fight happen, right?
Yeah.
So he said, okay, he's like, you got Crawford? He's like, well, no, we're not signed with Crawford. We don't have anything with Crawford. Like, oh, okay, well, you putting up the money then. And they was like, no, we're not putting up the money either. He's like, oh, so you just want the fight to happen. So he also said that he went, when BLK called, he went and talked to Crawford. What did Crawford say? He said we can worry about that on down the line, and I don't
That's
have
when
anything will
look
be okay. And if we want to make
But
this
that was
fight
Crawford never
happen,
said
after.
that.
you can
Crawford never
facilitate
said that.
everything.
That's
No,
when
no.
Crawford
Yeah, go
didn't
ahead.
say we'll worry about that later. Steven Espinosa said
Hold on.
we gonna worry about Spence right now, not Crawford. Crawford wanted to fight Boots instead of
What?
having
Hold on. Hold
Easy.
on. Hold on. So you telling me Crawford was 80% done with the Spence fight, but he wanted to fight Boots?
He was look, he was when Spence left the negotiations in
No,
December
that's
before the
CC. No, no, no,
look,
no, no,
look,
no, no.
before
Let
Spence
the
him cook,
never
and
left
then
the
y'all let it go back,
negotiations. Right
AJ.
there.
Let him cook, AJ.
Spence
Then
look,
we'll get you the rebuttal
Spence
on that.
said he talked to Crawford on the phone and said, I have no idea when they trying to put this fight on. They talked to each other and said that. So that's when Crawford went for he brought up Boots. That's when Blue Brother asked him, would you fight Boots instead and placing him right now? And he said, yeah. So since BLK wanted to fight, they asked Crawford if he wanted. He said yeah. So when Blue called Bozy, he said talk to Steven Espinosa. I'm loyal to Showtime. So that's when he talked to Steven Espinosa. Espinosa said, "Oh, Crawford, you sound to be okay. No, all right. Y'all putting up the money. No." So he said it's up to Showtime now to make the fight. But he said he not gonna cancel the Spence fight for Boots. So they pulled out the fight, not Crawford. Crawford wanted to fight Boots. Steven Espinosa
Oh, my,
didn't want to step on arrow toes. That's exactly what happened.
oh, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Oh my!
the
Do y'all
videos
hear
is
this?
out.
So first
Steven
of
Esp-
all, I'm gonna tell you the first lie you told. You said Earl Spence left negotiation. That's not true. Bud Crawford himself said that he left. He literally said, "Well, I'm gonna leave
he
and go get this money from them, and then I'll circle back around." Them is
he said he
Crawford's.
wanted to fight
Them are
the end of the year.
Terrence Crawford words.
Terrence
When
Crawford
But
this
said he
David
so
wanted to
Avenesian
okay.
fight.
fight was announced, he
Look,
said himself, "Boots in his name did not come up.
But
Virgil Ortiz's name
AJ,
did not come up." That's what
when
he
they
said.
agreed in
that
the
was before
summertime, they agreed to the
That
fight
was
happening
when he
this
left
year.
the negotiations with Earl Spence the first go round and left and went and fought
But
David
look,
Avenesian.
Crawford wanted to fight before the end of the year. That was his only
Yeah,
stipulation when they
yeah.
agreed.
yeah.
That's
When
cool. That's
look when
fine.
they first agreed to it, he said this year. But when he talked to Spence on the phone, Al Heyman was trying to move it till next year, and Spence had no idea what date he was trying to make the fight for. That's why he went in offered another fight.
But Bud, I'm gonna
Yeah,
correct one thing. He Al wasn't trying to move it to nowhere. Al was trying to slip Thurman in there to fight Earl.
Ding, ding,
yeah, he
ding,
did
ding,
say that.
ding.
Bingo. That's why them negotiations dragged out the way they did.
Al didn't want
Yeah,
that TC
And
fight.
then the whole what was it? The no Bud didn't like what was the no guarantee
yeah,
and
No
let me see
yep,
the book,
guarantee.
open the books and all that shit. Y'all know, he said it
yeah,
on
Yeah,
the live.
yeah.
yeah,
You know, he
yeah.
said all that on the live.
And now that we know things played out, he came and said, CTC knew that they offered 25 million, but Al Heyman was telling Earl Spence they
Spence.
was only offering 10 or 11 million. You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So that's why TC was like, hey, listen, Earl, we can get 25 million. I don't know what your man telling you. That 11
Yeah.
million, whatever, that ain't right. That's what happened with that.
Yeah, but then at the same time too, from Earl's standpoint, three belts to one. His team was just trying to make sure, what I'm saying, that he got, what I'm
Oh
saying,
yeah,
whatever.
shout
Now
out
when
to
they
Earl.
came in, I'm not sure if it was BLK. What was this? Was it Daniel Kinahan and all them was involved and all that shit?
nah, he
Yeah,
wasn't
Or I
even.
don't know, did he
They
have Turkey
said
then?
that,
Who
but he
was
Sure, he
wasn't
who was
wanted.
involved.
offering that 25 each?
No,
yeah,
that
I
was
don't know.
that was
No, no,
Turkey. That was Turkey
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
offering
that
that
was
money.
probably Turkey first time coming on the scene.
Yeah,
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
That
because I
was
know he
Turkey.
said, cause I was like, man, who? He was like 50-50, and then he said Earl asked about the
Well,
pay-per-view,
I can
the
say
split.
it was between two people, but I'm leaning towards Turkey. It was either Turkey
I,
or it was what's the white dude name that's a billionaire trillionaire that's saying
nah, it
Buffett,
wasn't. You talking
Buffett.
about
Buffett,
Warren
Buffett.
Buffett?
Yeah, because
hey,
Buffett
somebody
started
got
hanging
their
around
toilet
TC.
running or something. I
Oh,
can't
this is
really
me. I'm
hear.
in the showers.
Oh, man, get your
And nigga said, I want
No, no, not like that, man. Not like that. But
for
no,
sure, for
because
sure.
remember, if y'all remember, Buffett was hanging with TC for a minute. He was showing up to the fights and
Yeah,
everything.
And then
Oh,
for a minute they was saying, "Damn, is it Jay Z?" You remember Bud had posted
yup,
a picture with Jay Z. Shit, I don't
yup.
know, but it was niggas with money around though.
Yeah, yeah. So it's hard to say, but I'm leaning towards Turkey. But yeah, Al, it was Al that was hanging shit up, and the reason
Yep.
why I know that Al was sandbagging the money from Earl is because shortly after that, what did Earl do? He announced my man as his new manager.
New management, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it all fit the
But
timeline. I
but
forgot Quentin Clark.
Yeah, yeah. No, not Queen Clark. Adrian
Uh,
Clark.
Adrian Clark, yeah. So it all fit the timeline. You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, but look though. Hey,
Uh-huh.
now that the fight happened is over, shit, it looked like Al Hamer was on, so he was trying to get my dog up out of there.
He's trying to say that
yeah,
nigga, bro.
Damn.
he knew. He knew just like Bob Arum knew. They both
Yeah,
knew.
But
yeah,
Aaron did
yeah,
say that though. Aaron was like,
Hey,
man,
yeah,
Aaron, he did, man. He
what?
did.
He said you can't
yeah.
beat that man, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I think James even knew. I think that James even
I
knew
ain't gonna lie.
because
I remember,
Derek
hey,
James,
hey, Drew.
yeah.
I
Game
think
plan.
they
yeah.
asked that nigga a game plan or something. But that nigga didn't know what to
Hey,
say.
did you hear
Hey,
James when
but
he said, "I don't even
um,
watch boxing"?
Man, hey,
the
it damn
thing
look
about
like
it,
Derek James would say, I ain't gonna lie. I don't
hey,
think we should take this fight, bro.
yeah. The thing about it though, if Bud would have beat Boots, they would have said he was green. He ain't got no
Of course.
experience. They would have made
Yeah.
Yeah,
excuses like they
yeah.
do for
I know that.
everybody that Bud
Yeah,
beat. They
like
make
I
an
said
excuse.
on the phone before you got on here, man. Like I said, two different eras, man. But I mean, we put a couple of different examples on there. Who was that? Keith Thurman and Floyd.
Yeah.
What
Paul
else you say?
Williams, Paul Williams and Floyd.
Yeah, just on some up and coming shit, man. Like just two different eras, man.
And I remember at one point Bud said, "Put the money up or stop talking about it." So he was willing to, but we all know now
So I'm
they
trying to
only saying
see where did Bud say that, because every single
he
interview
he
from Bud
posted
Crawford
that.
that
He
I seen
posted
was
that.
like,
Nah,
it's a lose. What do you say? It's a lose situation if I
nah,
fight Boots.
just before he said that, he posted it on Twitter. Put the money up or stop talking about it. YSM made a video about it and then he took it down. But Bud definitely said that. And the thing about it is, they only started bringing up Boots after Bud beat Spence. Now it was
The
Boots, so they
homie in the
ran to Boots.
building.
So
Also, Bud Crawford himself said he was like, yeah, he probably wasn't gonna fight Boots unless he hurt his pride and called him a bitch.
yeah,
Can I say that on here?
yeah, and
Nigga
Boots
said
never
it.
did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, shit, it's out there.
Boots
Yeah,
never
no,
stepped out
him
his
and
box.
Bowles talk. He was like, man, shit, we don't talk like that. Which they don't. They don't be out there disrespecting
Look,
people. He just starting to get like a little talk
he
about him. Now that he getting up here,
Yeah, yeah,
and
exactly. That's what I was going to say, AJ. He's saying that he'll knock him out now, but he didn't say that when
oh
Bud
no,
was
no, no,
telling
no.
him
He
that.
he he said a while ago he would stop Bud.
Oh, I don't know
We
about
all
all
we,
that.
we
Hey
all know
Drew,
Yeah.
he
did you
Now
said
see
it.
now
that
whether
Canelo
he
bro?
was actually gonna stop him, not, no, he said it though.
Everybody who picked Spence picked Canelo to beat Bud, but after he beat Canelo, then it's he wise, he old, he slow, he
Oh
this, he
no,
that, all them
so
excuses.
no, no,
AJ
don't get me
gave his
wrong.
props.
Like,
AJ gave his props. AJ
don't
gave
get
his
me
props.
wrong. I gave Bud his props, and yeah, I did feel like Canelo was. He been on the
Hmm.
decline, bro. He got like 60 some fights at this point and all that. But even with that, I had him winning just off of the size. I didn't
Exactly.
expect Bud to come in there and take the shots like he did, and man, I'm beautiful. You know,
Yeah.
like I said,
And
shit. I made a post after, you know what I'm saying, after the fight. I was like, this little nappy head motherfucker made me respect greatness.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like a lot
Yeah,
of
You know.
hey,
people, a lot of
AJ.
people ain't do that though. They start making all them reasons why he beat
Yeah, yeah,
Canelo.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I gave it a couple months, and shit, I'm
Now he
back on
Yeah.
back
his
to
ass
trolling
now.
it.
Yeah,
Now he back to
back to the
trolling it.
bullshit.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I got to,
Back on
But
bullshit.
nah, he did, bro, and it ain't shit. It ain't
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, TC actually did better than I thought he was going to do.
No, my bro. When I say, I think what was that, like round 9, bro? I was like, I ain't gonna
Over.
lie, this nigga
Over.
need to be drug tested right
Over.
now,
Over.
cause this
Hey,
nigga is
so
in there.
Over.
right, so
Over.
imagine what you'll be saying if he go upside Boots head.
Mm.
Mm,
Right.
mm,
I'd
mm.
be saying, damn, TC on the canvas.
Hey, he made
I was like, damn, he done made moves. But look, y'all
Canelo
can't
did the
lie.
chicken dance in the 12th round. He definitely did.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
so
look, bro. If they would have fought again, he probably would have dropped Canelo. I ain't gonna say
Yeah.
stop.
oh,
I'm
you
say
you ain't see what Turkey been saying? Turkey trying to
Yeah.
get that rematch.
Oh, he gonna offer enough money. He gonna offer enough money too.
I think so, bro. I think so.
Canelo goes, but hey, and Billy, I don't know though. Canelo, bro.
Hey, you fuck around, don't make it to it. Yeah,
Right.
nah,
That's
you
what
right.
I'm
You
saying.
right.
That's a
That's what
dangerous fight for Canelo because he way more
Man.
active than Canelo and more active than
And
William Scholes. So he
and
gonna be
and
throwing
Canelo
punches.
Canelo ain't got the feet to really be out there trying to box
oh
them Billy, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gonna have to fight him, man. And then Billy don't give a fuck what you throwing. He finna do his thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. He coming. He ain't distracted.
But
He
him and
coming.
Lester, bro, that shit was
that
boy.
man. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think they was fucked up with Lester for not fighting him again. You know, get the rematch or whatnot or
Yeah.
whatever. I got Lester say, man, that shit was a war, bro. I was in that bitch like, God damn, these
Nah,
niggas
they
fighting.
took some years off each
It
other for
was
sure.
it was a
Yeah,
real draw too.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
they
Boots
they
gonna say the
needed.
wrong thing and bring Bud back if he keeps running his mouth.
I want him to, bro, because I'm sick of these
Me
niggas
too.
talking shit.
Oh, so y'all telling me what's today? What is it? 2026.
Nigga, today is
So
Yeah.
today, nigga.
let's
Shit.
say early late 2026, early 2027. If they fought, y'all got Bud.
Yes,
I
sir.
got Bud all day.
Yes, sir.
Oh
I mean,
man,
is
that's
it a
what's up,
question,
man.
bro?
Now, y'all don't think it's
Is it
gonna
a,
be close?
I ain't
Bud
saying
gonna
that. I'm saying Bud gonna
he
win,
gonna
bro.
stop Boots,
What you
bro.
think? How you see the fight? How you see the fight going?
I think Bud stops him if he don't.
7-5, maybe. Right, 2 or 3 rounds. Bud will win by like 2 or 3 rounds.
I see a KO.
Okay, we
Bud
got
gonna stop
decision,
Boots,
two
bro.
KOs
Bud gonna
I
stop
say
him.
type
Bud by
shit,
KO.
If he don't
type
stop him
shit.
by the
You
seventh,
gotta look
he'll
at the
probably stop
Well,
him in
KO.
the third.
so Drake, I know you don't bet. So y'all, all y'all other ones,
I bet. I
if
bet.
yeah,
AJ,
yeah, yeah.
don't play with me like
If
that, dog.
somehow, some way
Don't be
this
like
shit happen,
that,
I need
AJ,
all four of y'all.
AJ,
What's
don't play
up?
with me like that, nigga. You still owe me money, nigga.
Hey,
For
see,
bro.
don't start that shit going. They gonna think you for real. They gonna be spreading rumors saying I don't pay my bets.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Hey, let's talk
uh,
about this shit real quick, y'all. Let's get a homie 5 minutes of fame. Hey, Drake, what's up with you and Dog, man? Why Dog don't like you like that, man? The man, did y'all bet? Give us the breakdown of what happened on this situation, dog. What's up?
Who? Oh, for Quinte?
Yeah,
Laquante.
for your man's in there.
Oh no, he bet with he went with Canelo, and I said, I said, well, you got Boots in the corner. Boots saying that ain't gonna help him because Boots is whooping him in sparring, so that's not helping him. He was like, I got Canelo just because Boots there. I
Hey,
said, oh okay. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got
That
200
nigga
on
does not
Canelo.
like you, bro. I tried to set up a show, bro. I ain't tell you about this shit, man. I said, hey, look, man, come on the show or whatever, man. This is before this shit happened with y'all.
Yeah.
He like, man, I don't like Dog. I'm
Yeah.
like, but bro, we don't, it's about boxing. They don't care about who the fuck you like.
Yeah. It ain't personal, bro. Like,
you know
Dog
they
in the building. What up, though? 313 K Cunningham in the building.
What up, though? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear
yeah
yeah.
you,
we
dog.
hear you.
My
Yeah.
background crazy. I'm in a restaurant.
You
No,
good,
you
man.
good.
You good, boy. You been going in, boy. You been having me cracking up lately, boy. You be on them niggas with
Yeah, I
that.
mean, AJ covered the first part of it, man. Why y'all keep trying to make Boots fight Bud, and they like 20 years apart in
We
age.
not
I'm like,
trying to make them fight them, bro, but it's the fact that these super fans of Boots that used to be
It's
EJ fans, bro, they making this
yeah.
shit like we don't
It's
we
niggas
want
like
Bud to retire and move on to the sunset, but like they just keep popping off.
niggas like Two Tone bringing it up because he has Spence winning too, and he had Canelo knocking Bud out in 4 rounds. But now you gonna say he
damn.
washed after the fight? Yeah, he said Canelo gonna knock him out in 4 rounds. That was his prediction.
Hey man,
So
listen.
so now it's
They'll
Boots.
resurrect Sugar Ray Robinson to beat TC, bro.
You feel me?
Man, I got Bud beating him too, man. I ain't trying to hear that.
That's crazy.
What? Say what?
hey, hey,
Yeah,
hey, 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 stop that.
No. Listen, y'all. He got a point because
Well,
A
Sugar
lot of
Ray
Sugar
Leonard.
Ray
That's what I'm
Robinson,
thinking.
a lot of Sugar Ray Robinson's losses came when he moved up in weight. So he got a point.
Man,
Sugar
I
Ray Leonard.
refuse to sit here and discuss Sugar Ray Robinson at all.
I
Like,
I
look,
love
like
Bud.
I'm not doing that. I'm not.
hey
But
I
Sugar Ray Leonard, I really, to be honest, I'm 47. I caught the tail end of that. So I
Mm.
can't
Yeah.
really do too much with that. But here's
No,
what we
D.
can
Hey,
do.
D, you was there when he fought you know about when he fought Hearns and
I mean, I went back and watched all of them, but again, to be truthful, bro, we a little young for Sugar Ray
True,
real
true, true.
career. Now, Floyd
I'm
Mayweather.
48. I remember. I remember. I
I
remember. I
mean, I was
remember.
10 and 11 and shit
Yeah,
when he was at the end.
Hold on.
But you can,
yeah.
So
I mean, you can go back and watch it. But now, here's who you can do: Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford. That's
147. Ooh wee.
I got
Mm-mm.
Bud at 47.
How
Hey,
about
hold on, cause this nigga got
how
Bud over
about
every goddamn body.
Hey, look,
hold on,
I
bro? What
got I
about the
got
Pretty
Floyd
Boy
at
Floyd
140,
though?
but I got Bud at
Y'all seem to forget
147.
about Pretty Boy, dog.
Yeah,
I
No, that
mean,
was
I just
130. You
got
know, Bud didn't go that. Bud didn't go that low.
I got Bud, I got Floyd winning at 140. That's Pretty Boy, but 147, I got Bud.
I don't know. I mean, you couldn't hit
That'll
him
be a
once
hell
he
of a
got
fight,
the
though, dog.
when
I
he
would
got
pay.
the 47, you couldn't even hit him no more,
Yeah, yeah, we
bro.
got up there. You couldn't hit him, but at
Yeah,
130,
so it's like, what are we really doing? How you
Hey,
Hey,
gonna win?
hey, at
Beat
130,
somebody
you
you
had to
can't
worry about
hit?
him hitting
Hey,
your
but
look,
ass.
hey, let me
at
You
the
ain't
same
say,
lying.
time, and look, you couldn't hit Floyd, but at the same time, Bud got all KOs at
hey,
147.
what 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 what
You
what
got to
weight
Yeah,
listen.
did
but none of them are
Shane Mosley
against
fight for?
anything even remotely close to
Close
Floyd.
to Floyd. Come on.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
Yeah,
yeah,
saying.
you.
But
but
listen,
it's
What
but y'all
weight?
listen. One stat that goes that TC that people sweep under the rug. When his opponents fought TC, their punch throw percentage are way down, and their land
yeah.
connects are way down.
He was the least hit when he was at. But you right, Drake. When he was at 147, he was the least hit fighter.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Hey,
a
y'all
good
can hear
fight.
me?
But I
And
got
I
Bud
and I
taking the
believe that's
adjustment.
because all the motherfuckers was ending early. Got this.
Well, it's
Right.
because
You ain't
listen.
lying.
Well, listen,
Hey,
y'all.
y'all
When
can
you
hear me?
got some, when you got that
Yeah, we
heat
hear you.
coming back at you, then you gonna
Nah,
tend
for
to
real, you
be
got to worry
defensive.
his count. That's that counter punching ability, man. You got to man,
Yes.
shit,
But
shit,
look,
Yes.
nigga. Think I'm
pop
finna keep
shot.
throwing and you keep hitting me upside my head. I'm ready to go home.
Look,
Shit.
pop shot ain't gonna work on Crawford, bro. Then he ain't finna sit there and get pop shotted all night. He gonna catch you.
Let me ask
Hey,
y'all
hey, hey. We not
what
we not
weight?
gonna act like Bud ain't perfect. We ain't gonna act like he perfect though.
Hey,
We
what
got
weight?
to. He's got a
He
perfect
got a
record.
lot of bad habits. He pulled down a lot. He pulled back straight back with his hands down a lot.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
yeah.
you
Florida
I
you
have
say,
know,
a straight right
yeah.
hand field day.
But
And
I'm just
Floyd don't
saying.
have any
you got to be able to
flaws.
sit in the pocket to
There are
be able
no
to do that.
mistakes. You're not going to sit here and name one
Hey,
Floyd
Hold,
weakness,
hold on, hey,
Floyd,
other
don't
than
act
he
Floyd.
like
don't
Floyd
hit
can't sit
hard.
in
Hey,
the pocket now.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Floyd been
I
hurt
think
more
Floyd
times
had
than
problems with
Crawford been
motherfuckers that
hurt.
can jab real good.
Floyd been
Floyd
hurt more
Floyd
times than
fighters get
Crawford been
hurt
hurt.
when they fight a higher level of competition. They tend to get hurt. So
Yeah,
his level of competition is like 10 million times above uh above Bud's. So
nah,
yeah, he
yeah,
may have got hurt more. He may have been hit harder because he fought better fighters over a 20-year period. So yes, that happened. You know what I'm saying? That's to be expected, bro.
I can agree with that. I can
I
agree
can
with
agree with
that.
that too. Yeah.
I don't think Bud fought nobody in his career as tough as no dessert. Can I have tartar sauce or either remoulade?
This
Yeah,
nigga, where's this nigga at?
bro. I'm at the
See, look,
Creole spot. I'm at the
hey,
Creole joint. But
we
look,
talk about Bud comparing him if he'll win against Floyd, if he'll win against Sugar Ray Leonard and all them, but we'll never sit there and talk about Boots compared to them.
we can't
So
say never.
so no,
Boots
but
is
I'm
at the
saying we
same part of
thus
his career
far
when
Let
look
him
Bud was
cook. Let
at
him
Rick.
cook. D
look,
and
hold
jump on
on.
it. D.
Go ahead.
Thus far, we haven't talked about that because those conversations is not needed. So why do people think Boots is on Bud level? You know what I'm saying? If he was on his level, we'd be comparing him to those fighters. You know what
Well,
I'm
he
saying?
not there yet because he's just starting out, like
He need to
Floyd,
fight.
like Bud was
Yeah,
at
he
this
need to
point.
fight. He need to
Yeah,
fight. And that's what I was
yeah.
saying earlier. D, you I don't know if you heard.
No, I want that. I want a box check.
The thing
Yep.
is, it's like it's Boots fan base. It ain't him. We fuck
Yeah,
with him.
you're right.
We fuck with dog
Yeah,
because
that's
he
how
can
I
fight.
used to be with Earl. That's how I used to
But
be with me
he
and Earl
just
because I
need
don't
the
really hate Earl.
fights now, bro. We don't want to see him doing this Tank Davis shit for his whole career, bro.
I don't think that was ever the intention with him. I just think the way the business of it played out was that, and then he young. They just now all hitting that age. Even Shakur, Tank, they all hitting the part where they are the guys now. There is no,
Well,
there's a younger
can,
generation up under them. This is their time. They all
Don,
27, 28, 29.
Don,
This is their prime.
Don,
So
can I,
Boot,
can I? Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
No,
Drew.
you go ahead.
I want to interject when you interject when you say, well, I want to say this that it is time for Boots. Boots is what 30 something now.
He
Yeah, he
30.
got to go now, bro. He got
Okay,
yeah.
so we can't compare
He waiting
TCs
around.
now
He
and
28,
age.
bro.
We
He's
can't do
Okay,
what?
28.
I thought he was. He what?
He 28.
so then,
My
okay,
bad.
and
I thought
then
they said the nigga was 32, dog. My
right,
bad.
right, and then we can't say that he's not getting the fights because we all know that Tim what Duncan told everybody was that he was gonna win without even throwing the punches. So
Helps
he
without
taking the
throwing a punch.
easy route here. Boots
That's
got
true.
the easy route.
I mean, y'all getting mad at managers and the bid. Y'all getting mad at the suits because I mean, at the end of the day, he got to do what they tell him, bro. He don't know. When you
I
23
mean,
years old and you get thrust into some shit like this, bro, you got to take the people around you advice. You don't know. You ain't never been through this.
I
You know
know,
what
Well,
I'm
like,
but
look,
saying?
like
who
he
is
Okay.
the
used,
boss though? If a
you
fighter
know, when
wanted to
Eddie
fight,
Hearn used Crawford name, saying, "Oh, he want to fight Crawford, but at 154." But at nationalities, he wanted a tune-up at 154. So how was you willing to fight Crawford if you needed a tune-up? He was just using his name for clout. But I
Oh,
don't
nigga
blame
cooking.
Boots. I don't blame Boots for the. I see a lot of people are ducking that smoke from Boots, but I expect him now and Eddie
Yeah,
to
you got to
make
call
those
it in. They
fights.
is ducking that man.
Man,
Yeah,
listen. Bud was what 27 when he fought Ricky Burns and won his first title. Boots was 27 last year when he beat Stanionis. There's no difference, fellas. It's just not. There's no difference here. I don't know why people keep trying to make it like Bud had a 10-year run from 2014 to basically last year. Okay, he was 27 to the time he was 37. Y'all got to let dog go ahead and get his shit off. That's
but
it.
now we
Just
saying
wait.
now
Ain't nothing we could do is wait.
he got to do it
Bro,
now.
like,
Like
what are
now
we
he
waiting
can't
on though,
afford to
D?
not
Hey,
pay.
D.
Oh
All right,
no,
D,
he
let me
get
ask
well.
you this
I mean,
question. Hey, D.
here go the
No,
first
no, no.
fight
Now,
right
hear me out.
here.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. What I'm saying
Okay.
is, what are we waiting on? Because look, Bud is no longer an option. We don't know if EJ gonna be an option. You see what I'm
Nor
saying? Like the kick is
Norman not an
against if Keith
option.
Thurman is look like he is over for him. Like
Yep.
them names gonna be gone is what I'm getting at, bro. Like
So look,
you need these names, man.
Eddie Hearn can't
How
afford to
how you
not
doing?
pay
Yes, sir.
for the
Oh, no
Charlos of
problem.
the world. You know what I'm saying? He got the Fundors. He got to make sure he make those fights
If
for
if
Boots.
I'm Boots, I'm jumping all on Charlo right now, bro. Bring his drunk
You ain't
ass on like right
bullshitting.
now.
You ain't bullshitting.
For real.
No, I'm
bro.
dead ass
Boots
serious,
is
bro.
Boots is cool without fighting nobody, bro. When y'all gonna get it?
No,
I
I
mean,
don't think there's that,
it
bro.
seems that way, or it's either hooking up with Eddie Hearn now.
Bro,
Yeah,
Boots got to
it's
do
had to
what
be
them
It's,
an
people
it's
example
or
tell
of
him,
Eddie.
bro.
I
I'm
got
gonna
to be
give
in
you a
Eddie. I
prime.
don't
I'm
got to
gonna
be
give
in
y'all a
him.
prime example. If Earl Spence can say, Al Heyman,
Boy,
I want to fight
let Eddie
Terrence
take the
Crawford. I
blame,
don't care
man. He
what you're
do that.
saying.
Let
You
Eddie
think
take the
Boots
blame.
can't say that to Steven Espinoza?
yeah. And
I
Got
do
them
think
OGs in the building.
just like
I
Floyd Schofield say to Oscar De La Hoya.
I'm so tired of the
man,
show.
hey, listen. Didn't you see Virgil Ortiz try to say, "I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna fight," and look at where we are.
Yep, he
So
did.
They
they
He
that's
can't,
did.
the
they can't,
He did.
look.
they can't tell anyone who they want to fight, bro.
They didn't. Neither
Didn't you
one of
see
them wanted that
Shakur
fight, bro. They didn't.
after he beat up Tio? Didn't you see Shakur jump in the ring and run to Eddie Hearn? He said, "I want to
Or,
fight him next," because he got to
Yeah.
Ortiz
tell the dude who make the fight, bro. That's it.
Ortiz didn't want that fight. You could tell when they was in the ring together. He
I don't.
didn't
I
want that
can't
fight.
tell that. I
Ortiz
Oh,
did
oh
cannot
not
no, no,
tell
want
no,
that
that.
no.
smoke,
That
bro.
man definitely did not want that fight. I
He
came
did
in at the
not
right
want
time.
that smoke, bro.
He didn't want that fight.
Yeah, he ain't
That's
want
why
that.
it
Man,
didn't
them boys
happen.
both wanted that fight.
Hold on,
Hey,
And what
D,
who
happened
saying who
was,
wanted
AD.
what?
No,
I'm not,
no.
not D. I mean
I'm saying,
AJ. Now
What up?
AJ, you my witness on this, bro. How long I've been lobbying for Virgil, bro? I can't even fuck with him no more after
Nah,
this.
Look,
he
when when
hey
Man,
when two
Goon
when
had been
two
on it. He
look,
was like, man, shit. I think you had Virgil winning too, didn't you?
hey,
Yeah,
look,
bro. Like,
when
oh,
two
he
Bro,
fighters
just
want to
I'm
who
gonna
fight,
tell
said
you,
Virgil not scared though? Who was that?
when
AJ,
that
when
man got in the ring with Virgil, bro, and he was looking up at him, he like, oh,
you,
this nigga, he big
you
too, ain't got
yep,
that
he
shit.
was shook.
Nah,
He was shook.
he cooked,
And look,
his
when two
tone
done.
fighters
did
want to
He ain't
fight,
change,
want that,
bro.
bro.
when
His
two
tone
fighters
did
want to
change.
fight, the fight is always gonna happen. We've seen
Bro,
that.
he
It's
didn't
not
want that,
hard.
bro.
no, that's not true. That's not true.
Style wise,
Who's that
bro,
talking?
that
Who's that
shit would
talking,
have
bro?
been
Who said it's
ooh
not
Yeah,
true?
who
Who
is
said it
that
ain't
saying
true?
that that's not true?
Me, because you
Do
can't.
do you
Them
believe
fighters, them
Virgil wanted to
fighters
fight?
don't. Yes,
No,
I believe.
Virgil
Here's
didn't
what
want to
Okay,
happened.
fight.
so if that's the case,
Here's
why
what
did he go
happened with
back there and
Virgil.
say he wanted to fight Spence next?
Right.
That's
He
Right.
ain't no
Listen,
exactly
he
what
bro.
he
ain't
did.
no
Listen,
Hoyer, bro,
because
and all
here's
this
what
shit, bro.
Virgil
He
was
don't want
doing.
that fight, man.
Virgil was
You
trying
don't
to
you don't
fight
get out the ring with somebody, bro. Somebody came to your fight to sit ringside, and
For
you
you.
he got in the ring with you, and you go backstage and say you want to fight Earl Spence, a nigga who just almost lost his life in the ring.
Right.
which,
It
which
ain't
That
been a
one of
didn't
ring
want
them.
to
in two,
fight.
Listen,
3 years.
listen, listen. Which one of them was gonna bring him more money?
Earl, bro. Earl. I
Okay,
ain't
Listen,
so
gonna
what are
hold you.
y'all?
Earl wasn't
I
in the ring for
disagree
two
with
and a
that.
half years,
I
bro. It
disagree
ain't
with
even.
that.
At that point, bro, no.
Hey Johnny, you say you disagree?
At that point, no.
Yeah,
If
Go ahead.
Earl Spence
Why
was
you
to have a
disagree, Johnny?
comeback fight against Virgil Ortiz at AT&T Stadium in
That's the
Texas,
biggest,
that's
yeah.
way
That's
bigger
money.
than the Boots in this fight.
That's money, bro.
If he
Look, man.
came back, if
We
Earl
know.
came back and
First of
showed that
all,
he's still something, bro.
Spence don't
When
got
you
no
ain't fought, you
trainer.
forgot about, bro.
He been
And
out the
that's
True,
just
gym
but
what
we
it
for
is.
don't
two
know
and a
though,
half
AJ.
years.
So with his name alone right now go sell that.
But look, we know Spence ain't fit a fight right now. So why
Spence
would
fight.
you
Hold
even
on,
say
wait. Spence
Spence?
is fighting. What you mean?
No, I'm saying when that fight happened after Ortiz fight, Spence don't even got a trainer. Who's training him?
Yeah, that was last October.
I
But you
think
know,
this
him and
makes this
Tim
whole
Zoo is
fight
official though.
Spence is done.
I believe when I see him get in the
no,
ring.
but in reality, I think
It still ain't
3 years
on
from it's
FanDuel
been
yet.
like 3 years. I don't think Spence has as much as leverage right now. Boots is a hot name.
Like
Now,
y'all, that
Yeah,
money
Boots
thing,
out for
y'all
sure.
can't keep using that. Y'all use that against Crawford and Fundora. Like the money thing. Listen,
So
Spence
who's
got
the
a
A
commission
side
right now.
with Spence and Ortiz? Who's the A side?
With
Errol
Spence and
Spence is
Ortiz, it's gonna be
Ortiz don't
Earl.
have no fan
I
base,
mean,
bro, at
Spence,
all.
It's gonna
but
be
look,
Earl.
Even
whoa,
even while
Ortiz
he
got a fan
active,
base.
But it's
even
I,
gonna
while
I,
be
he
I thought
Earl
he, I
active.
though.
thought he was big in Texas too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he is.
big in
No,
Texas.
he didn't even sell out
man.
his last fight. He didn't sell out where he was fighting at.
Yeah,
It was a bunch of empty seats enough.
yeah, because you know who he was fighting another has been Erickson Lubin,
Right,
and
but
it would have been
but
the same shit.
Damn.
yeah,
Check.
but you
Okay,
know
to the Boots
the
fans,
point
to
is
the
No,
Boots
yeah, the
fans,
he
we
check.
didn't
got
want
a
No,
that
no,
smoke. He
listen.
didn't want to fight Boots.
we got
He didn't, bro.
AJ.
Yeah,
That's Johnny.
yeah.
That's Johnny in here.
Yeah, Johnny
Yes,
in here.
sir.
So we got AJ, Johnny. I know they love Boots for sure.
Oh, here we go.
How
Here
y'all
we
see a
go.
fight going with Fundora and Boots, man?
Man, I don't
I
know
got
how
boots over
nobody gonna
Fundora.
beat Fundora.
I
I got
got
boots
If
over
Fundora.
Fundora.
Fundora is using his distance, bro, and using that jab, it's gonna be hard. But
Yeah,
Now I
I
I
think
would I
John
would
listen.
say that
Boots
that
can
dude
do it.
scared nigga now
Boots
that
can do it.
he doing what he doing.
Yeah, how he fight now, it's gonna be tough. But Boots got
Now
the attributes to do it for sure.
a lot of people saying, "Oh, Fundora beat Spence now," but I've been saying that since he got in the ring
Boy,
with him.
if
We
That he was gonna
ooh,
beat Spence.
we
if that fight would have happened, man, that shit would have been tragic.
Yeah,
Get my
Okay,
dog
well,
out of
yeah.
there. We finna
I'm
jump this
not.
nigga, man.
I'm not going. I'm not going to hype up Fundora too much because Keith Thurman was old, and I think Fundora with Styles matchup would have beat Keith Thurman anyway. But Keith Thurman don't got no inside fighting game with him.
You know who do?
yeah.
So I'm
Keith
not.
Thurman
I'm
can
not
fight on
gonna.
the
Hey,
but let
inside.
me let
He
me
just
let
no,
me
no,
can't
let,
no.
fight
let me
on the
remind you.
inside against somebody that's
He
6'6"
can
Do
his
and
size.
won't
No,
let you
Keith
fight
Thurman is not an
inside.
inside fighter.
Keith
No, he's
Thurman
not.
can
But
fight on
you
the
know who is an
inside. Keith
inside
He's
fighter
Thurman
a
can
though?
boxer
fight.
puncher.
You
Who?
know
Who
who is an
AJ.
is
inside
AJ?
fighter?
Who
Who?
AJ?
Boots Ennis.
An
I
inside
mean,
fighter,
You
we
know
ain't
who
really
the king of
seen him too much.
154 is?
Pandora.
Mm.
Fundora. Fundora.
She is Xander. Goddamn, he got two belts there.
That's a 50-50 fight though, Fundora and Boots right now.
That fight ain't 50-50.
But y'all want to know
Hey,
who I did
listen,
have over
listen.
Boots at
If Fun
154?
Who?
Charles fucking Conwell, but he went out there and shit the bed.
Yeah,
Bro,
he
Yeah,
out of
all
there.
right.
that's AJ said that?
Yes, I
I
said
said
that a
that.
while ago, bro.
Man, Charles
I
Conwell?
said that at some
That
Yeah,
type of
but
hold
point,
on
but
now. Wait. At the time, don't you know his last fight, you know what I'm saying? He kinda shit the bed.
look,
Hey,
he had
We
a
ain't
Goon,
seen
chance
him
to
that
Goon.
but
fight Boots.
Charles is real, man.
He
Hey,
had a
Goon.
chance to fight Boots, and he turned it down. So I lost respect
What
in
up,
when he
AJ?
turned
What my
down the
nigga
Boots
Goon
fight.
I
there?
got this
Goon,
That
phone.
Goon.
wasn't
If
me.
he got Charles beating Boots, then I know he got Bud beating Boots.
That Conway shit. AJ was on that nigga hard back then.
Now Charles Conwell was he good, bro. Like I said, that last it's like he looked like flat, and he wouldn't go into his next gear, and I don't know, bro. He ain't
But
been
look,
make sense.
even
I don't know
before
if
the
it was the
last
well,
weight
I
or
fight,
put
what.
it
AJ,
this way,
I'm
right?
not understanding, my brother. I thought you
I'll
said
put
that
it
Boots
this
would
way,
beat
right?
Bud though.
I put it this
What
way,
what
right?
that what that mean?
Charles
Shit. What
Conwell,
that mean?
I seen that work.
I thought you said Boots. Didn't you say Boots will beat Bud?
What they got to do with Charles Conwell?
But you think Charles
It
Conwell would
don't
beat
make
Boots?
sense.
He
Can y'all hear
said
me?
that at the time he
Yeah,
thought
we hear
Conway
you.
would beat
Yo yo
Boots.
yo.
Nigga crazy.
Y'all hear me talking?
I hear
Yeah,
you
we hear you.
Yeah,
talking.
we hear you, bro.
I don't hear
Hold on,
Goon
let me
though.
leave out and come back in.
You don't hear me?
I hear y'all. I hear y'all. Do y'all hear me?
Yeah, he was saying that
And all
Conway would go
I
beat
seen,
Boots.
I seen Charles
This
Conwell
bitch
work
chopping up a
boots.
little bit. Hold
I
on.
know.
Oh, here we go. He coming back.
You hear me?
All right.
Y'all hear me?
Y'all can hear me?
Somebody got some feedback.
Yeah, somebody got some wild shit going
You
on.
hear me?
Yo yo yo.
Yep. We might be good now.
Yep, we
Damn.
hear you.
Every time somebody leave, now I can't hear y'all
Yo,
no more, but I see y'all talking.
And the shit doing the same thing again.
Yep, mine just did it. AJ. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I hear you clear.
Yo, yo.
Yep. All right.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Can
you
y'all hear
good.
me?
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now what was you
Hey,
saying?
Goon. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
I was just wondering what had got into AJ.
Yo
What
yo
had
yo.
I was trying to figure out the same thing. He talking about Conway was go. I say, bro, you got
Can
your hopes up on this guy. Yeah,
can
we hear you.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can
hear
hear
you.
you, bro.
Yeah. I think the first time I think I was telling Goon about him for a minute. Then the first time Goon watched him fight, this nigga go out there and lose. I was,
I laughed at
oh
that nigga,
damn.
bro. I said, you got
But I
this shit.
don't know, man. I don't know if it was the weight or what. But he
I'm
ain't
gonna
been
keep it
back
real,
since.
bro.
He ain't look like shit.
Man,
Boots.
I think he was on thin ice to begin with, just because for whatever reason he was one of them ones that they wasn't fucking with commercially like that. And then when
Hmm.
he lost that fight, that might have fucked it
Who
up.
was that talking? I
Man,
can't hear them.
That's Donald.
I can't. Can y'all hear Don?
yeah, I
I,
can hear you,
I can
Drake.
hear you too, Drake.
Okay.
AJ.
Yo, yo.
Drake, Drake. Can you gotta
Yep.
AJ.
close out all them porn sites, man, on your phone, man. Getting the virus.
Oh no. This nigga on Tasty Blacks, bro. This boy
Yeah,
on
man, over
Tasty
there in the
Blacks.
shower, man. Why you on the podcast, freak ass boy, man?
Damn, bro.
I know, man. I couldn't take it. I got off
Now I
work. I
just I
said,
just
"Oh
want him to
man."
know. I don't know, bro.
But
Like
nah,
Boots,
man. Nah, Charles.
when it
I
come to
don't know,
Boots,
man. I
I feel
don't know.
like
I so hate it
147
though.
was his division.
And he
I
would have
mean, he
got
could
that
have got
Xander fight, bro.
even
Because you
with him
know
not
the
even
guy
get
that beat him
undisputed.
fought
It's
Xander next.
obvious to see that was the most talented fighter at the 147 division.
Damn, is y'all talking? I
In
can't hear.
154,
Yeah, he
I feel
talking.
like that nigga ranked like number 3 or 4 because he ain't really do shit yet.
Who you talking about?
Boots.
You said 47 would have been his best division?
No, I'm saying at 147, it was obvious to see that was his division.
Yeah,
You feel
Yeah,
me?
after
No, he
Bud
was the
left.
best
Yeah,
thing over there. That's what I'm.
yeah,
He was the
yeah,
best. Yeah, but
yeah.
when it comes to 154, that nigga really ain't this shit.
Who was
You
that?
know what I'm saying?
right.
So
That's this fight right here fit to establish his name at 54
yeah,
against
I
Zaire.
think
I think
this
we need
boosted
another
him.
fight. I think we need another fight, bro. This ain't gonna be the guy that's gonna
I think
give.
y'all sleeping
It's a
on
skip
Xander
jump though, bro.
Zaire,
Look,
bro. Did y'all
hey
watch that
Goon,
shit, bro?
Goon. Let me tell
I
you
done watched
exactly
like
what it's gonna
3
do,
fights while
Goon.
we've been on here, bro. While we've been on, I've been watching. I just don't see what y'all see in this guy, bro.
Man, you don't see all that movement and how big he is and shit.
Hey,
And
I
look,
was just telling
look,
that boy
Look,
big,
the
ain't it?
hoes, the
yeah, he
boots
big
so
as hell.
exposed him.
And then look at his head movement, bro. His head is never in the same spot. Even though it's big as hell, he
So
moves
are
his
you
head.
picking him? Are you picking him?
Hell no.
Are you
I just
picking
think it, I just think it's going to be no, listen. I think it's going to be competitive as hell.
Oh yeah,
I got
for a
Boots
Yeah,
minute.
beating me
Yeah,
like
for a
5
minute.
times, bro.
Hey,
if
hey,
Boots
hey,
go in
Goon.
there,
Look,
go ahead.
this right here. Look, I know you.
y'all
That was
can hear me?
Goon. Goon. You said that you feel like he gonna need another fight, right?
This ain't gonna be the fight. This ain't gonna be the
All
fight.
right, but look though. But let me tell you what this fight gonna do when he beat him. It's gonna do what Reed just did for Devin whenever he went up there.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you.
it's
It
I hear
it
you
kind of
because
jumped. I ain't saying like the level of
he's
competition. I'm
solid.
just
You
saying
said because
like
it's a solid. This is
It's
solid.
gonna boost him, bro. It's gonna
He
put him
he
where he
gonna be
need to be. This fight gonna put him where he need to be.
a unified champion, so he definitely gonna be up
I
there. It's
mean,
gonna
the
be
way they doing it, the whole Puerto Rico versus Philadelphia, and then they doing it in the Barclays
New
like
York.
that. Oh,
Yeah,
he
they
getting
doing it
It's
in
ready to
New
gonna be
York.
blow up
big.
off there.
They
And the
they finna
ticket
yeah they
sales
finna
they
take off.
said is already through the roof.
if
This
he
this
going
this
if
is
he
this is
going
his
there and
fight right here,
smoke
bro.
if he going
But
there
I
and
feel I
smoke
feel like how
Xander,
you feel though. Like that next fight is really the one. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I
Well,
mean
who is
his
gonna
next
We
be
fight
again?
after
already know
that
he
would be
here, like for sure. We know he here. That ain't
what is
even
it?
with the question. He just
But
need to
So
fight.
hey, have y'all you pay attention or y'all been hearing what Fundora been saying?
what do you say?
what do you say?
Basically, man, he don't really he happy with the WBC belt, bro.
What?
He's like,
Oh man,
yeah,
So he ain't
basically
trying
on
to
some shit they
unify
keeping
Fundora
everything
and
in
Fury
house,
no more.
bro.
man,
Man,
niggas gonna
PBC, bro,
hey
they done
if he going
brainwashed
there and
these
knock out
boys.
Zayas, niggas gonna be calling for Fundora and Boots,
Oh
no
yeah,
matter
yeah,
what.
for sure. And him and Eddie, they've been trying to make Josh Kelly and Fundora, bro. But but then again, Charlo came out and they've been talking to Fundora, and that's more of an
Carlos say
in-house
he
and a
got
bigger
all
fight, bro.
three. Carlos say all three of them been said that they'll fight
Yeah.
him. So
Yeah, he said he been in talks with Fundora right now and the winner of Earl Spence and Tim Zoo. He's like all three of them agreed to fight me.
my bro Marcus Dixie in the building. Okay, let's get it, baby. We back.
Where you at?
Oh, that boy Marcus done pulled up.
Marcus then pulled up. We in the building, baby.
What it do, Marcus?
I
Marcus,
hear
What
you.
man, what's the T, my baby? Drop
What
that
up,
T.
though?
Yo, fuck that. Fuck that T-shit, nigga. Hey, yo,
Hey,
where
hey,
AJ at?
he
Where
must be
AJ
from
at? Is
Detroit
that
too.
AJ talking to
Shit,
me?
nigga, AJ right here. Shit, what you mean?
Hey, yo, AJ,
I'm
I've been
outside,
seeing
nigga.
you with a
Shit.
lot of cap.
I
I've
thought
been
Dreek
seeing
was
you with a
cooking your
lot of
ass up
cap
in here.
popping.
Dreek
Oh,
need to
I don't do no
calm this nigga
capping, man.
down.
My
Oh
nickname
You've
is
been
Receipt
no.
capping,
King.
bro.
Oh, my nickname is
All them
Receipt King, my brother.
endless videos and stuff. Like, come on, bro. Come
Where my
on, bro.
dog
Let's talk the real.
Dreeko at, man?
Come
Let's
on,
talk the real,
come
AJ.
on. What you
Let's
got?
I'm
talk
here.
the
I'm here.
real.
I'm
Okay.
here if he
These
need
boys done
backup.
My
fought
question.
I'm
good.
here if my nigga
Talk
need
that shit
backup.
to him.
Come on.
You know I
Cause
posted
cause
that
Dreek
shit.
Dreek kind of been, he been on the
Drink
he
is
been he had some
drink.
time away.
Drink is
Kind of
drink.
might be a little
Drink
rusty.
is drink. He been
I got
blocked.
his
He
I
been
got his
blocked
cut
a
for
lot
him.
by
You feel
niggas
me?
in the group. We gonna say that. He been blocked a lot by niggas in the group. We ain't gonna worry about that though.
Blockity, blockity,
We gonna
block.
get to the business.
What
Yo,
up?
I haven't been on the show in a while, guys. I'm glad to be back. Hey, yo, I love all y'all. But let's talk this real shit.
Let's get
What's
it.
up with
AJ,
it?
Let's get it.
you've been posting like
I'm here, man.
talking
What's the
this
business?
crazy stuff
What
about
we
this
talk about?
old Boots versus
Who
Bud
win in a
thing.
fight between Fabio Warley and Daniel Dubois? I got Fabio.
And and Dubois.
Yeah, I got Fabio Wardley too. I
Hey,
mean,
Fabio, I ain't
Hey,
think he was
y'all
gonna
better
beat.
stop writing Daniel off now.
Hey, I got the balls, bro. I think I
Daniel
got the
ain't his
balls.
sister. That's all I got to say. That nigga is
Dubois.
not his sister
Hey,
at
well,
all.
I tell you
I
one
got
thing:
Dubois. I got Dubois.
If Fabio
I got
go in there and
Dubois.
let Daniel punch on
I
him
got
like
Dubois.
that
I got
and think he
Dubois
finna
too.
come back, shit,
I got a Thomas stopping all them. I got
I
him
got
winning
He
bullshit.
Boots
looking
Dubois.
too.
good. He looking good.
Hey,
He looking.
yo, but you kind of deflecting right now. I
Who?
want to talk about this issue I got, right? It's been
Hold on,
itching
wait,
me.
wait.
I've been
Who
posting this
Get
deflecting?
on
shit.
that nigga ass, bro.
Who
Paul. Get
deflecting?
on that nigga, bro.
You, like,
I'm sitting here listening to
yo,
you.
you
What you
keep
mean? I ain't
posting
saying
this.
nothing
You
about
keep
Fabio
posting
and
these.
Daniel.
Are you talking about Boots and Bud?
Yeah, you keep posting these fabricated stories about this situation that was supposed to happen that didn't arise. But my question is this: why did your favorite fighter not fight your favorite fighter?
Who is my
I'm
favorite
just
fighter?
asking that. You a Boots fan, right?
You just
That's
said my
your new
why?
favorite
Why
fighter
didn't he
after
fight
Errol.
himself? Yeah, I'm a
I'm
Boost fan. It's
saying
not my favorite fighter.
that's your new favorite fighter after Errol.
No,
Cause
he's
we
not.
know you a bandwagon rider, right? We know this.
Oh Lord.
We
Get
Okay.
know
on his
this.
ass. Get
AJ.
on his ass. Get on his
We
ass.
know this,
Come on.
AJ. After we even hey, let's not expose the group chats, but we even know that you diss Errol after a loss.
What you mean this?
You dissed him. You said, "Hey man, I ain't fucking with Arrow. Arrow man,
Oh,
yeah,
hey, hey,
I ain't
now,
had no
now
faith
you
in that
lying. Don't
nigga."
be lying. Don't lie on my name now
Bro,
like that
come
now.
Yo,
on now.
Hey,
Yo, I
we
still
know
got
we know all
messages.
Boots fans was former Spence
I
fans.
still got
y'all can hear
messages,
me?
AJ.
Show me
Uh,
saying I don't fuck with Earl no more. I
y'all can
love to
hear me?
see it.
I ain't judging. AJ, you ain't gotta
Y'all
lie.
can
I
hear
ain't
me?
judging you because
Nah, that
Bud
man,
do
they,
that to
they know,
niggas.
they know.
Bud do that to
Come
niggas though.
on, AJ.
No, 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 no.
Let's
Nah,
be
I'm
I'm
real.
saying
still here. I still got
Let me
EJ over
flag
Tim
up.
Zoo if somebody want to lock something in too, right quick.
You still got
Yeah, I
who?
got that too. I
Hey,
got that
Hey,
y'all can
too.
hey,
hear
my
me?
dog. Hey, hey, come on now. I'm still here. My dog
hey,
took
hey,
a
All right,
good
all
ass
right.
whooping, but
who is
hey,
that
we
with
still here.
He
the
gonna beat the
Philly
shit out of
dude
Tim
Can
on
Zoo.
y'all
the
hear
Tim
me?
Zoo ain't nothing but a
icon?
punching bag at this point.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, is that me?
Hold on. Let's
Yeah,
talk to
Is that me
Marcus.
on
Marcus,
the
what's
other end,
up though?
y'all?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you.
Y'all can hear me?
Speak up though. Speak up a little bit.
we hear you. Hey,
No,
is that
I'm
really
checking my. It's probably
Johnny?
something on my phone. Hold on. Yo, y'all can hear me better?
Uh,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
Do I
Hey,
yeah.
that's
need to
the
go in? Do I need to go
No.
out and
Yeah.
come back
So,
in?
hey,
I mean,
that's
we
the
can. I
nah,
real
can
I
hear you
don't.
for
I
Johnny.
don't
sure.
think it's you, bro.
That's the
Okay.
real
What the?
Johnny.
Yeah, but come on, finish
Yeah.
what you saying now.
No, I'm about to say any Bud versus Boost questions, throw it
But
at me
yeah,
because
bro,
I was the
like
one on
this
that.
go
this the
ahead, bro.
business, right?
Yeah.
My
Go
whole
ahead,
thing
bro.
Hey,
is
hey,
niggas always
Johnny,
talk about why did Bud not fight Boot.
Johnny, you duck that smoke.
Niggas
We
always
supposed to
say that.
debate on
They
that.
mention that. But the
Bro,
whole thing is this, right? Niggas didn't mention Bud versus Boots until
Hey,
after he dismantled Arrow. But
yeah,
at the same time, before all that happened, before all that transpired, niggas was screaming how badly Arrow was gonna fuck Boots up if they ever fought.
whoa,
And these
what?
was
Who
Arrow
the
fans.
fuck
fact,
was saying some shit like that?
facts.
You,
They
you,
said
all
Hey,
Boots.
y'all
hey,
They
Arrow
said
hey,
fans was
man, you
they
saying
got to
that,
said
stop
bro.
Boots
all this
wasn't ready
All
for
lying,
y'all
man.
Arrow.
Arrow fans was saying that shit.
They
All
Bro,
said
y'all
Boots.
niggas was
do you
saying
know
that.
what Boots would have did to Earl, bro?
Bro,
Hey,
that's not what y'all was screaming
yeah,
before
That you
y'all
Boot
saying
said
y'all,
before
man,
Bud
you
Boots
got
fought
to
wasn't
slow
ready
Arrow.
down.
for
That
Earl.
is
Cause
not what y'all was
I
screaming.
always said bad fight.
You
I ain't gonna
niggas was
lie,
not
bro.
screaming that shit, bro.
Hey,
Is
hey,
that
Goon.
facts
Boot.
or not, Goon?
I'm here. I hear it. They was
Hey,
saying
hey,
some
y'all,
wild
Hold
y'all
on,
can
shit.
hey,
hear me
y'all
or
see
nah?
y'all keep saying
Yeah.
they. I'm right here, so tell me, did I say that, Goon?
AJ,
I ain't hear AJ
I've
say it.
never heard you talk
Nah,
highly of
no,
Boot
no. Now you
until
never heard
after
me say it, but
Arrow
you just
lost.
said I
Until
said
after Arrow
Earl
lost
was
to
gonna
Crawford.
beat Boots' ass. That
Hey, is that the
never,
real?
ever,
That's the
ever, ever
real
came out
Johnny.
my mouth.
Bro,
And
bro, you said
Boots would have embarrassed him
When
too.
Boot pressed Arrow, I remember this shit vividly, bro. You spoke on that shit. You said, man, Boot don't want to see Arrow right now.
That I
He's
don't
too
even
green.
sound like that. I don't even talk
This is
like
the
that.
stuff that you were saying.
So
This
where
is
did I
the
say
stuff
this
that
at?
you and Blu-ray and all these guys
Ah,
were
this nigga.
saying. Bro, I'm
Hey,
just spitting real facts
Hey,
right now.
hey, man,
I
hey,
remember back
cut
in
it out.
2022. I
Talk to
remember
us.
back in 2022 before 2023 hit, and you niggas was screaming this shit. When
hey,
Castillo Clayton fought Boot and Errol, and he called out Errol after that fight. I remember you niggas saying this shit now.
Oh man,
Let's
oh
not
man.
hey,
let's
So
backtrack a little
where?
bit.
So tell me where did I say?
Let's
You can pull up a
backtrack a
post
little
then
bit.
if I said it right.
Where that nigga
hey,
Quentin Lamar at? No,
Hey, hold on. Can you pull
it
up a
hold
was
on,
on
hold
post?
his
on. Hey,
pat.
Goon.
I,
It was on Goons. It was on Goons lives and shit, bro, on his podcast
oh
when you
shit.
was
Well,
saying
you know
this
what I'm
stuff.
saying. They all posted. You know what I'm saying. I would love to go back and
I
find
can't
that,
post
and I would
something
love
that
to hear
you
it.
said in a podcast unless I can go back and find that podcast. But that was back in
Hey,
2022,
they all up. Go ahead. Shit, they done.
Right before Booth fought Castile Clayton, right before he fought Castile Clayton, bro. And then he knocked him out, and then he was like, he pressed Arrow. He was because Arrow, he pulled up at his fight, and you was like, Boots don't want to see that man right now.
Hey, hey,
No
hey,
sir.
Marcus. My
Oh, y'all hear that?
my thing is, look, what's
Do
that
y'all hear
sound?
that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Who the fuck phone is that?
Hey, my
Oh
I
thing
yeah,
hear
yeah.
is
that.
Okay,
they
it's
give they
gone now.
give Boots credit for everybody he fight, and they say, oh, nobody want to fight him, so he got to fight who he fight. But they didn't have that same grace for Bud when niggas ain't want to
Energy.
fight him.
Bro, didn't nobody have that energy before Bud fought Arrow? Everybody said all these niggas were saying, all these Arrow fans were saying, Errol would demolish Boots. Errol
They
would
yeah,
finish him off
they
with
said he
two
wasn't ready for
rings.
Spence.
He didn't
They
have
said
enough
Boots.
under his belt and all this shit.
Can somebody
Everybody was
please
saying that.
show me a
I know I
message
said. I
or
know I
something?
said.
Because you said you got messages now.
I know I said it
AJ,
for
look,
sure.
the word on the street is Boots wasn't ready for Spence or Crawford. They were saying he couldn't beat either one of them. That's what y'all
That's
was
what
saying.
the word was.
If
That was the
anybody
word
was gonna
was.
beat him, it was gonna be,
Kwame
but it was
East,
not
all
Earl
them
Spence.
niggas
It
was
was
saying that
never.
shit, bro.
Hey,
It was
All
never.
y'all
let me be
Arrow
fair though,
fans,
bro.
all you Arrow fans was spewing that shit, and then after y'all seen y'all motherfucking ride or
Hero.
die get trampled what that was, July 20. Yeah, you niggas backtrack. Now it was boost this and boost that.
So, do
But
you got
see,
any
Yep.
proof
AJ,
of this
that's
or
why
no?
I call you a
You got any proof?
bandwagon rider, and
You
I
got
fuck
any
with you.
proof?
You know I love you, but
Hold on. You
that's
got
why
any
I
proof?
call you a bandwagon
You
rider.
do you have any proof? That's like
I
me getting
can't
on here
look.
saying,
I
"Oh yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go back through. I gotta
you
go back
had
through
Boots over Bud
history
back then
of,
before he
of
fought
all
Earl." How
these
about that?
boom on the couch interviews that we did, all these podcasts that we did to find that. But I
Okay, so
promise
you
you,
ain't got
I'm
messages
that
no
I'm
more
looking
nigga.
though.
for it.
You
I'll
said you
find
had
it.
messages.
Hey,
You said you had
I'll
messages
find it.
because you gotta. Hey,
I'm
remember
looking
me
for
now.
it now.
You
I'm gonna
know
listen
my
to the whole
nickname now.
episode, AJ.
Yeah. I got
hey, if y'all was saying Errol can beat Bud, why wouldn't you say Errol can beat Boots?
Uh
you.
oh.
Exactly.
No, I tell you what. Can
Exactly.
can you
That's what the
find
talk was, bro.
can you find anybody that tell you that they got a bet from me with Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford? I'm just curious.
I don't
No,
know,
I,
but I
I
know
ain't gonna say that now.
niggas,
I
Y'all
never
wanna
seen that.
y'all
I
wanna
niggas
never
owe me
seen that. I never
2,500.
seen that.
Niggas owe me
y'all
2,500 from that
wanna know
fight.
what's
Still
crazy?
on YouTube.
I
I was just trying to see.
I pre- y'all wanna know what's crazy? I predicted back in 2018, and I didn't know that Young Boy was a threat, and that Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford was scared of him.
You cutting up.
Did he say that they were scared of
Okay,
him?
that's his. Okay, I thought it was my shit. I'm glad
Hey,
it
hey,
ain't my shit.
hey, Johnny, go in, go out, and come back in.
Yeah, but did he say in 2018? I didn't know Boots in 2018.
I
Bro,
did.
let me tell you some real
And
I
shit.
look,
did.
and
On some
look,
real
hey, look,
shit
and look.
what Johnny
Hey,
just spoke
AJ, hold
on.
on. Look, you said you didn't know Boots in 2018, right?
No sir.
Right.
And look, a lot of people
Yeah, you
didn't.
did. He
And
fought.
that's
What's his
and
name? AJ.
Boots
In
said he was calling.
2018.
Oh,
Hey, hold
18.
He
on.
My bad.
Boots
fought
said
Liver.
he was
No, he
calling
been
Bud
fight
out
Liver
in
that shit.
2018,
My bad.
which wasn't true because in 2018 November is when Bud and Errol met backstage with the red sweater and all that. It was no
Exactly.
talk about Boots at that
Yeah,
time.
I ain't never heard of Boots at that point.
Right. So Boots was capping
Exactly.
talking about he been calling Bud out since 2018. He lied.
Well, no,
Come
I
on,
ain't gonna
bro.
say
Come on.
he
Expose
didn't lie
these
about that.
niggas.
He didn't lie about that. I mean, hold, because
He
Terrence Crawford
did.
even said,
Did he
that
lie
yeah,
about that?
okay, well, yeah, they talked after one of his fights, back then.
They
But
met.
he was like, oh
Terrence
well,
Crawford was
I
in
didn't
his
think he meant
dressing
right
room.
now. That what that nigga said. That
Bud
nigga, I
was
didn't
in his
think he meant he
dressing
want to
room
fight right now.
congratulating him, getting ready for a fight back then, nigga. With Shakur. Do you not remember that shit?
Do you remember Terrence Crawford acknowledging that they talked to Boots after a fight, and he said that?
I remember vividly them. I saw the like the video. Bud went in his dressing room. They was dapping it up and shit. Shakur was there.
Damn,
This
you
was
cut
like
up. Oh, I
before
cut
his
up.
fight with one of some other no name that nobody knows of. One of them trash can niggas. But I remember vividly Bud going back there and dapping it up, and they was Boots was all cool. He was a good guy. Nice. He was like, yeah, that's Bud the goat. Like I ain't gonna fuck with that nigga. But then
Oh
after a
man.
while, I'm just saying when he wanted to get exposed, he went to
Oh
hollering
man,
out
this shit is
Bud's
crazy.
name softly, cause he pressed Arrow, but I ain't never
So
seen
so
him
when did he
press
Yo,
press
y'all
Earl?
can
Bud.
hear me?
Hold on, wait, real quick. When did he press Earl?
He pressed Arrow when he became his IBF mandatory, when he left the WBO and
Oh,
he
okay.
went to become the IBF when he jumped into that sanctioning body. And
Hmm.
then after that fucking Castillo Clay fight, yeah,
Hmm.
because Arrow was at the
There
thing
we
and he
go.
ended
Now
up
we
popping his shit.
talking. Yeah. You ever seen Bud Crawford ringside of one of Boots fights?
Why? Why? For
Okay,
what reason?
that's all.
For
That's
what
all.
reason? I'm just
That's
saying,
all.
for what reason though? Let's be real.
And really,
Bud
who
was on
fought
the
that night?
card.
Why was Earl there?
Bud was undisputed at 140. He came to 147, got
Mm-hmm.
blackballed by every motherfucking top fighter there,
Mm-hmm.
won a championship after being told that if you win this championship, you have a chance to fight me. And then he had to wait and sit along and wait, blackball
Chance to
after
fight
blackball.
him.
Why would
What you
he?
mean?
Why would he even go to a? Who was Boots? Who was
Bingo.
Boots? You didn't
Bingo.
even know him. You
Bingo.
didn't even know him.
Bingo.
Who was Boots? That's the whole point. What he said when that man mentioned, he said the only reason I didn't fight Boots because it was a lose-lose situation was because the man had no name. Nobody knew him. He had no fan base. It was no money to be garnered by that fight. It
That's
was
cat.
nothing. He didn't have a title. He didn't have anything. He was just a prospect with 33 fights, 32
That's cat.
fights. Come
You
on,
talking about
bro.
the time
Why would he
when
mention Boots' name?
he
Why would
got
he even go to his
when
fight?
when Crawford got stripped?
No, not right now. You
Boots
get
had a
one later.
name.
You get one later,
No, he
bro.
didn't. He didn't have a
Oh.
fucking name.
Who
How did he
who
have?
didn't have
The
a
only
name when?
reason he got a name was because he was emailed a belt from Bud, the fucking guy that dominated Spence. That's the only reason he got a name. And
Hey,
niggas was
so did Boots
and
Ennis
niggas jumped
become
off
Bud's
the arrow
manager?
No,
bandwagon and started hollering Boots' name.
Yes, he
That's the
did.
only reason he had a name, bro. Let's be real.
that
Since
during
the
that
IBF, I
time, you
think,
got
right?
Earl Spence, you got Earl Spence, you got the older guy
Keith
David
Thurman's name
Lemieux,
was bigger than Boots
Thurman,
at the time. Still,
but
let's talk
you
about that.
can't. Nobody wanted to see Keith. Who mentioned Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford? Who mentioned
Niggas was wanting to see Rashidi
come on,
Speedy Ellis
that
more than they wanted to see Boots back then.
no,
So
that's
let's talk
cat.
about
What?
that.
Actually, that's the fight they
No,
wanted to
That
see. They
ain't
wanted to
cap,
see
nigga.
Boots
That
and
was real
no,
Rashidi.
no,
shit.
no,
They
Niggas
wanted
wanted
to
to see
see Boots
Blair
and
Cobb
Rashidi.
before they wanted to see Boots. Niggas,
no. That
let's be
Oh
real. The
wow.
only
cut,
Oh
reason they
cut,
wow.
names
cat.
didn't get blasted like Boots because Oscar
No,
put them niggas on a motherfucking a
no,
back burner.
You're
no.
going
To
too
cut the
far
cat.
now with
To
the
Yeah,
cut
Blair
the cat.
Cobb.
yeah.
You say you going too far with that
Bruce
shit.
been going viral on social media. Nobody know who Rashidi Ellis is, and barely anybody know
Use
who
a
Blair
fucking
Cobb is.
lie.
So you can't. No, not
Rashidi was
two.
on social. Niggas was talking about Rashidi's speed and his fucking skill set. Bad
No,
on so he had
He
YouTube
Hey,
was.
highlights
He
of his
was.
knockout.
hey,
Boots
Johnny.
had nothing.
He was.
Hey,
Boots
Johnny.
was not being mentioned
So you
out
telling
on the
me
outer limits
Boots
of
do
the
versus
you pay?
boxing
Rashidi Ellis
circle.
wasn't
Do
the
you pay
fight to
attention
make
to
that they was
social
trying to
Hey,
make
media?
at
Johnny.
147?
Boots ain't want that Blair Cobb
Bro,
fight.
he
He,
didn't
he,
want it.
No,
he
And
didn't
Blair
want
so
was
it.
What?
so
pressing the
you telling
nigga.
me y'all telling me Rashidi Ellis went more viral than Boots when Boots was going viral doing the
Yes, he
stand
did. Yes, he
no
did.
no he
No,
He
didn't
no,
did.
Nah, I'm
no,
not
no,
He
saying
No,
that.
no,
I'm
did.
not
no,
saying
sir.
that.
no he
Rashidi
didn't
Speedy Ellis.
no.
Rashidi
I think
Hold
Speedy
he
on,
did.
Ellis
hold on, wait.
was a more
What
notable name
was
than Boots at the
Rashidi
time.
Ellis not on Boots
no he don't
undercard?
It doesn't
What the?
matter.
Oh, and now it don't
That
matter.
was
Okay,
after.
the
The
nigga
thing
was on the
was,
fucking
nigga, Oscar
undercard.
had put that nigga on the shelf so
but
long, bro. Oscar had
Rashidi
that was Oscar De La Hoya's fault. That was his
Nigga went on
fault
the
that man was
undercard,
on
came
the
over here and
undercard.
lost. He dropped the bag.
Let's talk real shit
Went
though.
on there,
Let's
and let
talk real
Roman
shit.
Villa hit him
That was
upside his head.
Oscar's fault, not Rashidi's
you
fault.
just
Rashidi was buzzing. Rashidi Ellis was
Rashidi
buzzing.
Ellis was not
I
buzzing.
believe, in my own opinion, the only reason he lost that fight to old boy was because he was on the shelf so long, dog. Let's be honest. He would have put Villa out. He could have put Villa out. If he
Hey,
would have been an active
first
fighter,
of all,
he
Okay,
would have
so
put Villa
so
out early.
so he got dropped
Early,
10
my
times
nigga.
because he
Early.
was okay.
You
He got
can't do
dropped
that.
10
Early.
times because he was on the
You
ship.
can't do that, bro. He lost. You can't do that.
That's
He
it. He
lost.
lost.
You right. You right, Goon. You right, Goon.
After,
Do
guess
that.
what? He wouldn't even have to be fighting. He wouldn't even have fought Roman Villa if he didn't turn down the Boost fight.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got me
No.
there,
What?
bro. You got me there. You got me there.
He wouldn't. He said it was
You
about
got me
money.
there.
Okay. Then turn around. Here we are in 2025. The nigga turned down 500K again. And knowing he ain't
hey,
made that. Then he'll
Stan,
come back 7, 8 days later. Man, I think I should have took that. Man,
Stanionis was
get
Boots.
your ass on.
Stanionis was Boots' first undefeated fighter. It took him all that time to fight an undefeated fighter.
Oh Lord. Julius and Dongo was undefeated too.
Hey,
Julius,
let me shout out my boy Fernando Dixon. Happy birthday, man. No doubt. I missed
Oh,
Man,
that
today
no
the
my
other
doubt.
dog
day.
birthday,
birthday.
bro.
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, happy birthday,
Yeah, yeah, it's
Nando.
today. Oh, word. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just want to say though, like Boots whooped that boy ass though.
Who was
He
that?
whooped
Stanionis?
Stanion's ass,
Oh
baby.
yeah, I think
Ass.
he
somebody
did.
on here had
Yeah, yeah,
Stanionis
he
beat
fucked
Boots
that
too, but I
note
ain't gonna
up.
say
Bud,
nobody. I
Bud
ain't gonna say
fought
no
10
names.
undefeated fighters.
Nigga, you know I don't give a damn.
I'm just
Man, but
letting
we
you
ain't
know.
You
talking
know I'm gonna
about no
keep
And
it real.
actually,
You know I'm gonna keep
that
it
wasn't
real.
one
his
trick
first
pony
undefeated
standing
fighter.
on it,
I
man.
mean, that wasn't his first undefeated fighter
Yes,
too.
it
Who,
was.
King?
Yes, it
No,
was.
it wasn't.
Bro, if you look it up, it's his first undefeated
No,
fighter. Because
No,
I was
I know what fight was his first undefeated fighter. It was a
who,
main
who,
event on Showbox.
who,
How you
Armando
know, nigga, and you ain't
who.
know that nigga
It was a
before
main event on
2018?
I
Showbox.
How
was,
you
Again,
know,
like I said, it
I
was a
was
main
AJ?
event on Showbox.
I was ready to debate Johnny on YSM. He ducked that smoke, but I
who?
Who?
had that information
Johnny on
in
here
the
right now.
stash.
Johnny
That was
right
Armando
there.
Uh
just
oh.
Uh
Johnny
oh.
right
Oh,
there.
he
Uh
coming to
oh.
show hating
Uh
Uh
OG.
oh.
oh.
he
Come
ducked
on,
that
hating
smoke.
OG. OG,
What's
what up?
going on, everybody?
My nigga. What's good with you?
How's everybody doing?
You chilling, my
All
nigga.
right.
But yeah, that was his first undefeated fighter. Because the only person Lippin yet, he wasn't even undefeated because he had a
Hell
draw
no,
and
he had lost like 2 times, 3 times.
yeah, yeah. So that was his first undefeated fighter.
Hey man,
I
I ain't gonna
like
lie. Right
Boots.
now, I'm
I
thinking, bro.
like.
This
Oh,
a
go ahead.
random thought, bro. Uh, Brian Norman Jr. probably could have beat Spence that night, bro.
Nah, he wasn't gonna do
Facts. I ain't gonna lie.
Huh?
Y'all standing like
Facts.
it.
Brian
Look,
Norman
Nah,
judge.
I'm dead
Spence
ass serious. I'm not even.
Spence fought the same way he always fight. The only difference is he was fighting Bud. Spence,
Not, bro.
y'all never
Nah,
said he
man.
was
And
He
I,
was
different.
I'm
out
bro.
of it
and
before that
I'm not
fight
trying to
even
diminish.
started.
That wasn't the Spence that we was used to
Nah,
seeing, bro.
and
That's because
I'm not
Bud
gonna
made him
diminish
look
Bud
like that.
win and
I'm a Bud fan, but I'm just thinking right now, bro, and I'm just like,
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? This,
y'all can't hear me.
like, I really feel like Brian
damn.
Norman Jr. could have beat that
I
Spence
keep
that
yo
night,
yo
bro.
yo.
Yeah, we hear you, AJ.
I hear you. I can't hear nobody else though. Fuck it, I'm gonna just leave.
Where everybody
Y'all can
go?
hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me, Goon?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, go ahead. Say what y'all was saying.
It looked like a couple people ducked out, man. They
They
had to
coming back.
go
They
out
coming back.
back in.
They popped the on and off.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Man, I think it keep tripping for everybody. I don't know.
I'm straight. I hear y'all clear now.
Yeah,
Go,
we
go.
good.
You disagree though? You don't think? Let me see. Like a, I mean, okay. Let me not say Brian Norman Jr. Boots definitely would have beat Spence that night. He would have embarrassed him.
I
I
think
mean,
anybody could have beat Spence that night. He looked like he was
That
out of
night,
it before
yeah.
the fight started.
Like
Yeah.
when they
It looked
walked
like
in,
that
like when they
too.
walked in there, like when they showed him before he even got dressed and everything. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, put on his boxing shit.
Hey, remember when they was interviewing him and he sounded like he had the fucking mouthpiece in, but he didn't?
he always sound
Yeah.
like that.
No, not like that. No.
He got that southern
Hey,
drawl. We call it, man.
what y'all saw on Spence was fear. That's all.
Wasn't no
That's
goddamn
all that was,
But see,
bro.
like I'm
That's all
definitely
that
not
was, bro.
He was
taking
scared.
away from Bud because Bud just beat, he beat Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like or whatever. But I'm just saying that I really do feel like Boots would have embarrassed him too. Like Boots would have definitely, you know, done him bad.
That style, look, Keith Thurman probably would have beat him too. It's the style that beat him. It's not Spence was off. It's the style that beat him.
Yeah,
Ugas, Ugas had a chance. He wasn't even pulling the trigger. You know what I'm saying? He let up off Spence when he knocked him into the ropes. Bud would have ran up on him and had he done that shit.
You
So
said it
Okay,
right,
let
bro.
me
You
ask y'all.
said it
Let me
right.
ask y'all this: the performance. I know everybody's seen the Porter in Spence fight. The performance that Spence put on that night. I mean, don't get me wrong. He got in the wreck after that. But do y'all think
yes,
he was actually better than that night going along like when he fought
No,
Danny?
no, he was the
No,
same Spence, bro.
bro, he
If you
was
watch,
the same bench.
if you watch the game, look, you gotta watch the
He fought
replays. You
Porter
gotta watch
terrible.
the he still tried to throw that two jab. He was doing the same shit like he always do. That's his style.
Porter
That was
moved
never
his
gonna work
feet.
on Bud. It was never
Porter
gonna work
moved
on
his
Bud.
feet, man.
Yep.
Porter
He was
moved his
leaning.
feet. He didn't stay stagnant in front of that guy. The one thing I keep telling people about like pressure fighters is this, bro. They look great against guys that don't move their feet, that don't move
Exactly.
their head, that are other pressure fighters. They look
And look,
great against
that's why
other
Right.
pressure fighters.
that's
Hey,
why
But
Porter
when
gave
they
him a
get
hard
in a
time.
ring against a guy that counters and understands, timing and distance and shit like that, it's a whole nother ball game for them. That's
And
when
look, that's why Sean Porter gave him a hard time because
gave
he
them a
was
hard
moving.
time.
He
Right.
was
okay, hey,
moving.
look,
Exactly.
fellas. Do y'all think Porter deserved the draw?
Nah,
No,
because he got
Yes.
knocked down. The
Yes.
knockdown won the fight.
I think he deserved the draw, despite the knockdown.
I
He
remember
didn't
that
win.
I
He
night
don't
didn't
too,
win
think
the
man,
so.
for
last two
real.
rounds.
Nah, the knockdown did it for me, so I gave it to Spence because of that.
Had to give it to him on that knockdown, bro.
Yeah.
But
I
the,
mean,
the movement, Sean Porter was moving.
uh,
He was fighting good.
you
But that's the same
gotta
arrow.
go back and look at that fight again, bro. And I know it's an old one, but go back and look at that shit again, bro. Sport, Porter, Porter took Spence. He poked so many holes and
Yeah,
showed so many flaws in
Yes.
that fight to the point where I mean, I honestly believe that he won majority of the rounds. That's why I say, despite the knockdown, I would have gave that fight a draw because it was a draw fight in my opinion. You guys say you give it to you get a nod to Spence, but looking at that fight, bro, from first round to 12th round, it was it was a Sean Porter fight, not an Errol Spence fight.
right. But you could see that the footwork that was giving him problems. So
He
that's
was
what I'm
turning the
saying.
fuck out of.
He did
Man.
he did the same. He do the same thing every fight, bro. Just like the
He deserved the
mouthpiece.
rematch, but Spence got in that record shit.
Right. He should have got a rematch. Yep. He dropped his
Right.
mouthpiece in a Van Herten fight and looked at
My
the
fault,
ground.
y'all. I sound
So it
better.
wasn't a car accident because he been did that in a ring. That's just what he do.
Right.
That
Hey,
was
that's
mistake.
when I knew he really couldn't beat Bud though, bro. That fight right there. And then the accident happened and shit. I was like,
Yeah.
Yo, on some real shit, when I first joined the group, it was Loyal to the Game Boxing, right? And I was on Kwame East's post, well, on one of his podcasts. And the first time I ever jumped on a podcast in a boxing group in my life, and I swear to God, bro, I could not find this shit to save my life, but I broke down the fight. I broke down the Bud versus Spence fight, and Kwame. A lot of people laughed it off and was like, "We ain't doing that right now. We ain't doing that right now," because this was
Yeah.
like fucking like 5 years before the fight happened,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I remember. Me
I
too.
was giving a breakdown on that shit, and it went exactly like I said it. Dreek came back out right before the fight happened and said exactly what I had said that day, that day that I had came into that podcast. But bro, I saw that shit a mile away, like light years away.
Yeah. It was
Hey,
always
can I ask y'all
75,
something?
25 for me.
Can I ask the group something?
Go ahead. AJ,
Y'all
mute
don't
your
think
mic
those
for
street
me.
car accidents had something to do with Bull, or
No.
didn't affect him in no kind of
Yeah,
way?
with his equilibrium being off, yeah, I do.
No.
I
No.
can say that as a
His
Bud fan. I will say
equilibrium been
that.
off.
Yeah,
what
that
hey,
He
what
that
you
been
shit
asked me
he
was the
did
been
play
question?
effect to
over
that man's fucking fight game. Yeah,
Hey,
it did.
hey, supposedly, man, they doing the Spence and Zoo fight in Australia, bro, because
So
Earl
look,
can't get cleared over here in the states, bro. He can't
this,
get
this the
medically cleared.
nah.
If you
I
would have
doubt
seen the
that.
Bud fight, the doctor jumped in the ring so quick, you can understand why.
Yeah.
This the
I
this
think I'm
the
gonna put my
Mm-hmm.
thing.
money
They
on
saying
Tim
now
then.
they ready to see Spence. They saying he won the same, but they ready to see Spence versus Zeus. Like how?
Because
No,
Oh
this
I
is
don't
yeah,
want to see
this is
that.
He would have
I
never
want to
beat
see it.
I
Danny
don't
It was
want
the
to see
Garcia.
him
same
in
Spence when he
person.
fought Ugas.
If
It
he
was the
won the
same
same, he
Spence.
wouldn't have beat Danny
Oh no,
Garcia.
sir, it was not.
Shit.
Ugas. That Ugas was one of his best
But niggas
performances.
was praising it like he was the
No,
That's
same
what I'm
man.
physically,
So
no.
saying. And look,
niggas was
Ray
praising the Bud. I mean the EJ versus Ugas fight
Ugas.
like it was some.
And look,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
And
EJ the same is
on
still the
look
same nigga. No,
on why look YSM interviewed Raymond Ford, and he said, "Oh, I don't think Spence the same since the accident." Now that was his interview, but in the comments it was nothing but aerosexuals. Oh, he better now. He don't drink no more. He better than he was. He this, he
yeah,
that. That's what they were saying. So
Mm-mm.
then how is
Yeah.
it all of a sudden back to the accident after the fight? You know what I'm saying? They were.
yeah,
That's exactly what you can go check that interview out and look at the comment section. They was going crazy saying, "Oh, he better.
and
He still the
that's why
same
I
person."
say, bro. That's why I say, bro. I'm not even listening to
To
like
be
these
honest,
new boot fans now because
to be
these
honest with
niggas
you, I don't even think.
only ride waves. They only ride a wave right now. And if Xander pull that shit off, watch what happens.
Do you got Xander?
I am honestly starting to lean to a 50-50 fight because I had Boots winning, but I still
Basically,
had on
hey,
a
I
so
don't see you
basically,
decision.
making the
you're
case.
not
But
betting.
I'm
Just,
telling you,
just
bro. I'm
remember when you
telling you.
say that when it's
So
one sided.
so
I
if
You're
he
like
not
get
I
in
betting
here
like
and
about
get
it.
it
Boots.
done, then that means he gets praise from you, I guess.
I like Boots
He
as a
got a praise
fighter.
for me
I just
already
hate.
because I believe in Xander. I believe Xander is a great fighter. So, and I said this: Boots ain't
Mhm.
fought nobody until now. I said that. I've been saying that. Even
And
with the
look,
standing on this shit, I was
it's
like,
hard to
standing on this
beat.
ain't nobody.
Well,
But
that
It's
I
a
nigga
think
beat
Charlamagne
I
seven
like
say,
stand,
Xander's
but
style. I like
nah,
his
that ain't
style.
it.
I like it. And what I'm liking about him even more is his confidence.
I mean that yeah, but
Hey, is
I
that
think he
Marcus
gonna get
talking?
stopped. But
So
I like
yeah,
Boots as a fighter,
I
but
give
it's the
Boots full
fans.
praise if he beats Xander.
Man, he about to
Marcus.
eat this boy to death, man.
The
Hey,
fans
Marcus.
who I don't like. They
Yeah,
want to
it's
keep
his
talking
fans,
about.
bro. Like that nigga Quinte Lamar, wherever he at,
Marcus.
Hey, yeah, hey man, it's always a pleasure
yo,
chopping up with y'all. I'm gonna hop off here
You
because this shit keep messing
You
up.
can hear me,
But
bro?
I'm gonna
All right,
listen
bro.
can
in
hear
though.
me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
All right, look.
No, but
I
I've been
can hear
telling
you.
y'all since like
Xander
2000.
is
I've been
not the
telling.
one to get it done. It ain't
That's what
him.
I said. That's what I said.
Boots finna get them belts,
I
bro.
don't think he is either. But
It's not 50
his
50.
confidence is starting to fucking turn on me, bro. Like
His
I'm just
comp.
saying, like we all know boxing is a two-way sport. So at the end of the day, like I ain't gonna shut the I got Boots winning, but I'm not finna shut the door on this guy, especially when his confidence is as high as it is, bro. Like he's showing me that he ain't taking this fight light, and he really got belief in himself. Like I really feel that.
Hey,
It's gonna be
All I do
exciting.
is get in that ring.
Belonga had confidence against Haran, whatever his name is. You seen what happened
Oh
to him?
man, that nigga. Listen, that nigga's a goofy. Berlanga's a fucking goofy, and yeah, he got power, but he's a goofy, bro. Like he the type of nigga that'll sleep on his opponents because he's so into himself. He's an egotistical like fighter. I don't like egotistical fighters. And after you done got beat, bro, you supposed to humble yourself and then show respect to the next man. You don't never underestimate your opponent, bro, ever. So
Oh
that's
no,
why I say he's a goofy fighter.
he ain't got
But
no respect. He trying to say the man cheated him. That's what he's saying
Yeah.
now.
yeah,
I'm about
yeah,
to
yeah,
leave.
and which I don't respect. So at the end of the day, like I don't put Edgar Berlanga and Xander Zayas in the same sentence when we mention confidence.
I do you one better.
Xander's confidence comes with humbleness.
Jermaine Ortiz had confidence against Keyshawn. You see what happened to him?
Hey, it was a straight up and down fight until he got his ass rocked.
And I feel like
Hey,
this was gonna I feel like this was gonna happen with this
but
one.
also didn't Jermaine Ortiz go toe to toe with Lomachenko?
With who?
I'm just saying. Did he go? Did he arguably beat Lomachenko? Right?
Not to me. Not to me.
With the same confidence. With the same confidence. I'm just saying, bro. He went all 12 rounds, all 11, 12 rounds and you know, Keyshawn is my guy. He went all 12 rounds with him with his company, and he was standing on his shit until he got rocked. I'm just saying,
But that's
I
that's
like
that's what I'm
Xander's
telling you.
confidence.
That's
Xander's
what I'm telling
skill
you.
set is
Confidence gonna
way
do, bro.
better than Jermaine Ortiz's. Let's not get that confused.
Okay,
I'm not even sure
we gonna
about
just
that.
keep it straight with them though. I'm just gonna compare that what you just said though. He did
Yeah,
good,
let's
you know, the
go.
12th round, you know, whatever he got stopped. I feel like that's all confidence can do for your boys. What's his name?
Xander,
I don't even feel like
That
Xander
his
is a
confidence can will him along that beating. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be saying, man, he got some heart though. You know,
yeah.
hey,
I'm not
that's my
I
disputing.
like
opinion.
He's
his
more skilled than
I like his slipping ability.
Ortiz.
The nigga can
That's two
slip,
different.
bro. He slips punches and counters like effectively. It's not just his confidence, bro. I'm looking at his footwork, his athletic ability. You know, because the dude is
Look at everything you saying and compare that to
and
Boots though. Look at Boots
Boots is
skills
Boots is
as it.
outrageously insane with effort. Listen, this is what I'm talking about when I said I don't like cocky fighters that don't show appreciation to the other opponent's skill set. Bro, one thing I know about Boots is this. He doesn't like to be uncomfortable. If he's in a fight,
Who
and
does?
we all go back to the Karen fight, we all go back to the Karen fight when we talking about his uncomfortable fight, his uncomfortable moments. And we look at that. You gotta look at that, bro.
Which round you
I
give
would.
Karen?
Xander's skill set, Xander's
Hey,
skill set, and his
I
effectiveness on
AJ, you stupid as
countering.
hell.
I now for real. What fight? What rounds you give Karen?
I didn't give that nigga a motherfucking nothing but 3 or 4 rounds at to be
Shit,
the most in both fights, and both fights put together.
Hey,
shit,
But,
shit.
but, 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 see, you don't just look at the rounds and you look at how the fight played out. The
Did the fight go
holes that were
12 rounds
put.
both fights?
No, listen. You look at the holes that was put when you observe your favorite fighter. You look at your favorite fighter and you look at who he fought and if they went the whole 12 round. You look at you say, yeah, he did a good job. That's my fighter. But you also look at the shit that went wrong for him in a fight against this opponent, right? And
Now,
this is where you say, I see the holes. I see the
here,
holes.
here's where I backtrack
When
on
he
you,
fought
Mike.
Karen,
So,
I gave Karen about 4 or 5 rounds total
out of
in both
24.
fights. But he showed not a blueprint, but he showed like cause and effect. If you do this and you do that, and if you're a better fighter than I am at this, then you can ultimately be more effective in the fight with this guy if you do it this way. And I look at Karen's skill set and his effectiveness in the fight with Boots because he was effective in a lot of rounds that he lost. Do you see what I'm saying? He was
Mm-hmm.
majorly effective in a lot of
Facts.
rounds that he lost.
Facts.
Not the ones he won, but the ones that he lost. And I say, if there's a fighter like Karen with his style, what son?
I'm
With his
looking like you
style?
thinking too much on stuff. Because if say if you're a coach and you just look at the Karen fight and be like, this is how we gonna beat Boots, you're gonna lose.
No,
You're cooked.
no, no.
You
That's
cooked
not
out
what I'm
before you even
saying.
get to the fight.
Yeah,
You
I
talking
agree.
like
Yeah.
that because he went life and death with that boy. What's the business?
He went life and death
That's
with
not
who?
what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying he went
When
24 with
fighters
him. He went a
observe
good
other
24 with
fighters,
him,
bro,
boy.
this is what they look at. This is what they take away from the fights that they beat or that this fighter beat in his past previous fights. They looking at this and they saying, "Well, I'm better at this, then maybe I can use this." You know, like maybe I could do this in this fight with him because I saw where Karen got him distraught and he was all kind of like in a mess because he was doing this. What if I do this because I'm a bigger fighter? I'm the same size, like what if I
That
utilize this what he was doing bro. I'm just
See,
saying. This
see, see
this
now,
how you
see
break
that's
down
that's where
game
people
plan.
that's where people get fucked up at. If
I
Xander's doing
mean,
that, he already cooked, bro.
this is
He
where
he
you
needs
get
to
game
prepare for the
plans
best
from, though.
version of Boots. He needs
This
to
is where
prepare
you
for
get
the Boots
game
that
plans
know how to
from,
cut the
though.
ring off.
Boots don't know how to cut a fucking
Yeah,
No,
ring
he,
off,
yeah, he need to
though.
see,
prepare
you're
for the
not you're
for
not
the
listening. That's what
for
I'm
the boots
saying.
we
You
just
looking
been
at that
seeing
fight,
currently.
which
Against a
everybody in the world
stagnant
been, oh,
fighter,
Boots, he can't cut
yeah.
the ring off. Bro, if he
Against
go
a
in there
stagnant
thinking
fighter,
Boots can't cut
yeah,
the
he can
ring
cut the
off,
ring
that's his
off.
whole
But against
game
a guy
plan.
that's moving and that's mobile, he has a problem.
Okay,
It's a
so look, check this
problem.
out. So now, what if Xander looking at that fight and he go in there? Oh, he can't cut the ring off, and he get in there and oh, this nigga cutting the ring off tonight, and this all I've been working on. He cooked.
But even if you go back to Karen, right? Even if you say, "Oh, I want to see him back foot and move," all you're doing is setting yourself to get
Huh.
outworked.
Oh,
I mean, shit,
shoot.
he cut the ring off
But,
on
uh,
Stanley Onis.
He did, he
oh,
did.
I mean, I
But
mean, he just demolished Lima though.
yeah,
plug it up in the other in your
And,
room.
and,
I feel like he there now,
and
AJ.
this is what
Real
I'm gonna
talk.
tell
I
y'all
feel
because
like
I knew young,
everything that we
I knew
could
young
critique, like
sis.
we was criticizing him about, he didn't got better
yeah.
with. You know
Now
what I'm
and see,
saying?
that's the thing, bro. That's why fights like Karen
Hold on,
need
hold
to
How
on,
do
hold
you
happen,
on.
know
bro.
that?
So he
Hold on.
How do
know
you know
you
that?
can't knock
How
Bro,
do
everybody
you
I'm
out.
know that?
judging, bro. I'm
What
judging
other
from.
fighter has Boots fought outside of
Yo,
Karen that showed mobility?
here's
What
what I'm gonna
other
tell y'all, right?
fighter has Boots fought outside of
I'm,
Karen that has shown real
I'm,
mobility, bro?
here's what I'm gonna
Hey,
let y'all
hey,
know,
Stan
right?
Young's ass started trying to
Y'all
move
can hear
after a
me?
while.
That's why I'm saying
So
he definitely
Stanionis
He's
need to
like,
ain't a
cut
oh
the
shit,
mobile
let me
ring
get
off,
away
fighter.
bro.
from this nigga.
Stanionis is a come forward fighter.
He what?
Stanionis is a come forward fighter. He's not a
Oh
mobile
yeah, yeah,
fighter.
he
He's
was.
not a
And his
off
ass
the
got
back
on that
quick
bike.
fighter.
He got on that
He
bike and
had
got
to.
smoked.
He had to because he couldn't stand the
Hmm.
he couldn't stand the power that he had.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question?
What's up?
Who's
What?
the biggest puncher that Boots has fought?
Roman
Shit.
Villa.
Yeah, Villa. All day long, Villa.
And where would you put him as far as
Stanionis.
with Xander?
Stanionis was the biggest puncher that he fought. It
Stanionis
wasn't
was
no
out
Roman
out
Villa.
out boxing for
Nah,
3
nah,
years.
Villa
It
was.
wasn't
Man,
no
I think
Roman
bro.
Villa was
Villa.
bigger.
Stanionis
Yeah.
was the biggest puncher that he fought, bro. Roman Villa only
Hey,
beat Speedy
Kyron,
Ellis because
turn
of
your
what?
camera off,
If
man.
that's the if
Huh?
that's the
Turn your
case,
camera off.
if that's the case, the
We,
Stanley
you
Otis
know, your
fight made
lady
him
or
look
whatever
elite.
getting
Then
dressed back there. I ain't want, you know.
for
Who was
real, for
that he
real.
fought?
Oh shit, man.
Bootnayev,
Thanks,
Butev.
man.
and he
Hey,
went light
Butev.
skinned
Yo,
with
you
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
what's
a
up, man?
camera on.
Butev was a solid motherfucking puncher. Stanionis was throwing licks with
Hey, nah, for real.
Stanionis was the biggest puncher that man fought, bro.
Hey,
Nah, it was Villa
look,
though.
look. This all I'm
Roman
saying,
Villa
bro.
was
Look,
just a constant
Stanionis
thud
was the better
thudding,
fighter, but Villa was like one punch, bro. I
nah,
had
bro,
with Villa.
nah, bro.
AJ, AJ, who he fought after Ken?
Who Boots fought
Boots.
after Karen?
Mm-hmm.
Stan.
After
Stanionis
Karen won, it might
No,
have
fought
been.
Villa.
wasn't it Archinian or somebody like that?
Was it the dude
Oh
Bud
yeah,
fought?
He fought who Bud fought.
All right, okay. So that fight, who he fought after that?
Damn,
Who
nigga,
you
I,
why
got? You
you don't
got
know who he
Castillo.
fought after
Oh
that?
yeah, some whoever said what's
I'm
the
not a
name
Boots
was the
fan.
first.
I'm not a Boots fan at all.
Whoever said
Word.
Stanionis was the first undefeated fighter that Boots fought to that was capped. It was Castillo Clayton.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
because Steel
But
Yeah,
Clayton
but
was
he
the
but
didn't
first
come
but
to fight
undefeated
though.
fighter.
you
Yeah.
judging them off. See, with you judging them off right now like that Karen shit, bro. I'm judging them off like the last 3, 4 fights I didn't seen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the nigga definitely better than when he fought Karen. He's dangerous. Like you know,
and that second Karen fight was better, and Karen stood there a lot more. But Boots, when he was
Hey,
moving, Boots
and,
cut the ring out better and was hitting with some shit he couldn't see too. That was
he not
good.
just
and what type
athletic
of
and all
fighter is
that show
Karen?
stopping
What
shit.
type
Nah,
of
he's like
fighter is
he's
Karen?
dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, Karen was a
What type of
fighter
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 is
that night.
Karen?
Karen was a
What
mover before that last fight.
he was a mover in the second fight also. He
Nah,
was just more
he came
aggressive.
with a what's name because you know he got a lot of backlash
He
from
was
running
just
from that
more
first fight.
aggressive.
He sure
Yeah,
did.
in the first fight he was moving like motherfucking
You still
one of them
working on
goddamn
it?
Nintendo players.
Yeah, I didn't get undressed behind you. No, I didn't get undressed behind you. I had my shirt. I had my.
But yeah, man.
I see it like this, right?
Hey man, what
Boost.
y'all doing now?
Listen, Boost is going to have the same type problems that that Devin had against Ryan. He's fighting somebody his age that's just as
Well,
big,
y'all better get
just as fast.
Oh man, hold up.
Oh no, no. His Xander is gonna look slow as hell in there with Boot.
Thank you,
We
bro.
don't know that.
Man, I
We
don't
do
know
know
what
that.
boot you be
Yeah,
watching,
yeah,
man.
you mean, bro. We do.
Whoa, who said that? Who? Oh shit.
That's me. That's
She
exclusive,
doing
bro.
that shit again. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, man. I don't know what boot you be watching though, Marcus, man.
No, I watch
Y'all
Boots,
can
but
hear
this
me?
is what I'm saying, right? It's different when you fighting somebody smaller than somebody your size or bigger. You're approaching the fight differently.
Right?
what the fuck is that video?
I don't know what that is,
I don't know what the fuck that is, dog.
but this is
Hey, we finna sue
the first
stream, y'all.
time. Listen,
I
this is the first
expect
Y'all can
time
I
hear
Boots
me?
is going
expect
to
like
fight
a
somebody around
huh?
his
Y'all can hear
age,
me?
around his size.
Yeah,
Y'all can hear me?
Well,
I
yeah,
expect
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit to go
All right.
like
Yeah,
No,
I
If
can hear
Buck
you.
around
45.
his size, Xander bigger than Boots, bro.
I'm gonna be 100 with y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
yeah,
100
for
with y'all.
sure.
There's somebody
If
that do the gym since
if
he was 10 years old.
it go 12, I see that shit going like how Shakur and T.O. did, like as far as the rounds. Like that nigga might get one or two rounds out of the whole fight, I think. That's my
Yo,
opinion. From what
yo,
I've been seeing from him and from
yo,
what I've been seeing from
to
Boots.
be 100 with y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all,
No, no, I
knowing this
mean
kid since he was 10 years old, man.
Boostin
I,
already got his
let him
warm up
cook,
at
bro.
the at the
Y'all,
at the
y'all
weights.
keep
You know
jumping
what I'm
over him. Let him
saying?
cook
Looking
real
at
quick,
that
y'all.
shit too.
Hey,
yo,
let him cook.
yeah, like I said, man, y'all thought he was dangerous at 147. I told people at 154, 160, he gonna be even more dangerous because he's not cutting as much weight. And that whole
Mm-hmm.
shit, like, what you call Abreu was a good journeyman, but
Hey,
Bruce
no,
was the
you
first one
wrong.
to stop him. You remember he came in 10 pounds over on purpose.
Yeah.
And that,
My
yeah,
my
it was
whole
around COVID too, wasn't
yeah.
it?
So
Yeah,
my whole
I remember
thing,
him.
I'm telling y'all, that's what I was saying. I'm trying to picture the fight, and I don't see no way that Xander can get it. That whole big shit and all that, I don't think that's gonna work. I
No,
think he
no,
actually
that.
to be
Mm,
to be 100 with you. I think if he was smart, I think he should come in overweight. That's why, because they got a rematch
Nah,
clause,
bro.
but I think he going up the middleweight after this, win or lose.
he
Who's
should.
this? Who's this? Xander?
Yeah, I think he gonna go up the middleweight.
He should, man. That boy
So
big,
he
and he
probably
talking about yeah, he
don't be
gonna be
surprised.
180 in the ring, fight night,
Yeah,
and all
don't be
that shit.
surprised if he don't come in on weight on purpose. But none of that is gonna matter because how much you talking about Boots flaws with the whole Karen and all that. We're not talking about Alexander how he went life and death with Abreu.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
bar.
You got so that I just don't envision it. It's gonna be Boots gonna show too much feints. Boots is never really staying on the line. He can only fight him inside when he gets real comfortable. I just don't see no way that Xander gonna win
Me
this fight.
neither, bro. I got Boots
So
watching him in like 5 rounds, bro.
And
Like,
really, bro, if Top Rank in the
I seen
zone,
you say
they
that,
didn't just
go. I
merge,
seen you
bro.
say that
They wouldn't
before.
even make this fight for Xander, bro. But shit,
you
you
said,
know,
If it's wet,
no. I said when Top Rank and the zone or whatever, they just partnered up or whatever, right?
on the merge.
yeah.
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 If Top Rank was gonna be on his own, bro, they would not make this fight, bro.
Hell no.
They would not make this fight. They coming with their heat. The zone is making these niggas fight. The zone tried to make Virgil fight, bro, and that's why they went and did that soft ass shit.
Mhm.
And don't even get me
now,
started back on that.
now, if you see Virgil fighting like at September on the end of the year, it was clearly a duck. Now, if he's out for a year or two, now they on some shit. But
We'll put him
Virgil
on the
made
show. Show.
your boy.
Yeah, they just playing it so. World's most strategic duck. How you right before the Lubin fight?
I ain't.
Oscar is the best ever. He ain't never did me no wrong. All this and that. After the
Yeah.
Lubin fight, you trying to sue the nigga? Listening to your manager. But I'm gonna tell you what
The
Rick
reason I
fucked up.
lost,
Rick fucked up. That boy came out and said he was like, well, they said something about the Boots fight, and then we was like, no. So they really got to offer. What do you say? They got to offer us 3 fights or whatever. So they was supposed to offer us 2 more fights. Just a bunch, man. But the zone was not trying to hear none of that, nigga.
Like
You finna
I'm
fight Boots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Right.
tell y'all
Niggas your
I'm
problem.
gonna tell y'all this little history with Virgil and Boots, right? So while Boots is at 147, I think he just got done fighting. Who was it? Karen too. They offered
And,
him.
and his man and his daddy said,
I'm going to tell you what happened. So it was November. Boots is already negotiating with
"Yep,
Stanionis. That's when they called Turkey.
yep,
They was like, "Oh, we got a February date." Boots said, "Anyway, we could fight in April or March, so I could be ready." They was like, "Nope, February. That's it." Then Boots is like, "No, I'm going after my title." So that's when Boots took to go undisputed against Stanionis. That's when Virgil's up at 154. So Boots would have had to move up to 154, but Boots wanted to get Stanionis to get another title or whatever, right?
And they got that
So
ring
then you
magazine.
hear, yeah, then you hear that's when you hear this whole narrative of, oh yeah, Boots ducking, Boots this and that, this and that, this and that. Man, that's bullshit. So where I lost respect for Virgil and them is like y'all make this narrative like, oh yeah, Boots is scared of y'all, monster be all for this and that. Then when it gets in the ring, now it's like, oh well, we got Errol
Yeah.
Spence, we got more options. Oh, we're the A. Oh, we
Right.
need this. That's a void of a clear duck. And I've been new because I'm real close to Mikey Garcia and them, and I know Robert knows that Virgil can't beat no
Yeah.
Boots. So it's just a whole narrative they were trying to play off of like, yeah, he's ducking, oh, just to put, Virgil's name out there, which I get it. But then y'all look stupid and make excuses of now, oh yeah, it's Errol Spence. Now the fight is happening. The zone
Yeah.
pushing it. Golden Boy agreed upon it. Golden Boy and Matchroom agreed. That's what made Boots sign that contract back with Matchroom because it was agreed upon to fight Virgil through the
Uh-huh.
zone. And then that's when the whole Rick Meridian. I think if it was just Golden Boy, I think Virgil would have been fighting Boots. That's just to be 100 with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Hey, yeah.
I
Virgil lost me with that shit too, bro. I was
no.
I
yeah,
can't
he
fuck with
did."
I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. When I seen this shit, bro, when they was arguing back and forth on Twitter, going back about who did this and who did that, and Boo said he's like, man, look, fuck all that. That shit don't matter, nigga. Is we fight next or what? That nigga Virgil never tweeted again after that. That nigga got
No,
off Twitter quick
I
as a
believe
motherfucker.
I'm 1,000. That's why Boots is not really Boots is not really a media guy. That's when I was like, yo, I kept it real when it comes to this whole Terrence Crawford, Virgil, these offers, these opportunities. It's false. I was the one that approached Bernie about that shit. Like, yo, like, what's up with this cat? Where there was no offer on
Hey,
Boots.
yeah, and I seen Bernie cleared that shit up too on I think Mill City. He said it. He
Yeah,
said there was never no. Yeah, he said it. He did. I
that
know.
was
I
me
remember
that
that.
pressed him on it.
Yeah, I sure
Like,
remember that.
it's this whole narrative of, oh, he had the opportunity. He never had the opportunity. The best chance he went was the fastest route because the IBF was going to mandate the winner out of Spence and Bud because WBO he would have still been sitting there.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
bro,
Just like
listen.
Alexis Roach
No,
was
that's a
sitting
lie.
there.
That's bullshit.
No, it's
That's
not. No, it's
bullshit,
not a
bro.
lie, bro.
The
Look, the
man would have.
WWE.
The man would have. He would have had a right. He would have had a right to a mandatory challenge, being the number one in the WBO to
He
face
wasn't
Terrence
number
Crawford
one.
before after.
Okay,
No,
so
no,
Boots
Yes,
was never number
even if
one.
he
so
stood there,
so
right?
why didn't we get Bud Crawford versus Alexis Roach if Bud was gonna fight his
they
WBO
turned
mandatory at
that
the
down.
time?
No,
They
no.
turned that. Alexis Rocha and De La Hoya turned that down.
How?
Maurice,
Oh
if
my.
he's by
They
WBO
offered.
rules,
They were that was in talks. If you don't remember, that
can y'all
fight
let
was
Oh
in
man.
talks.
can y'all let me speak real quick? By
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
man.
WBO
Yeah, yeah.
rules, when he fought Spence, since his unification, you have to wait 18 months to be mandatory. So that's why you never
Mm-hmm.
had Santalian be mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Santalian ended up fighting Norman.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Bruce still would have been optional. That's why I was like, he never had a real opportunity to get that fight. The only
Well,
opportunity he had
remember,
was
Porter
IBF.
was a mandatory.
You done went all the way back
Exactly.
to 2021.
He
No.
did,
Let's talk about it,
That was
bro.
Crawford didn't have a
that,
mandatory due.
that was his last mandatory with Sean Porter. And then when
Who did he
Right.
fight after
And
Crawford?
and, and, and if instead of Boots jumping into the IBF route, which he did that because he knew that those guys were moving after that fight, were gonna move up to 154. It wasn't gonna be no more 147 for either one of them. That's in order to get out of that and get a quick direct belt instead of having to fight for one, he went the IBF route,
No,
which is
because you
why Cameron Duncan explained that he wouldn't have to throw a single punch.
no,
That was the whole point of them
but
moving to the IBF.
no, the
He had
IBF
a
gave
chance to be. He had a chance to press a fight with the WBO against Terrence Crawford. He had
no, he
that
did.
chance,
No,
bro.
he didn't, because he was.
Hold
Yes,
up.
he
Let me
No,
ask
he
you a
did.
didn't.
question, gang.
Yes, he did.
Let me
No,
ask
he
you a
wasn't.
question.
No,
How did he have that
Virgil
chance
Ortiz,
when
Sean
Ortiz
Porter
was
versus
still ranked
Virgil.
number one?
Ortiz wasn't even. Ortiz was at 154. He
No,
No,
he
had
was
left the
not. No,
WBO
he was
ranking.
not, bruh.
no, he
Yes, he
wasn't.
was. Yes, he
Listen,
was, bro.
listen, listen, listen. Let me tell you what
After his
happened. Let me
elder,
tell
where
you
he
what
dropped
happened,
out of the
right?
fight with Sandy Onis.
Let me
After he
let me
dropped
tell you
out of
what
the fight with
happened.
Sandy Onis, it was over with, bro.
No,
It
it
was over
wasn't.
with. He had.
Yeah,
No, it
All
was
right.
not.
yeah, yeah.
All
Hold
right.
up. Can you
Let me, now,
let
can
me
I
speak?
break it down for you?
Break it down. I'm listening.
All right. When Crawford decided to fight Bull, um,
Avanesian.
Virgil, yeah, Virgil decided to fight Stanionis. They signed the fight. The fight was made.
No, that the
If you
second
go
fight.
back and look,
No,
right? Listen,
that is
listen.
not,
Let me
bro.
finish.
Come
No, the
on.
second.
Stop cutting me off.
Virgil had
I
a
didn't do
chance to
that to
fight
you.
Crawford.
Let me
Virgil
speak.
had an opportunity to fight Crawford. Come on
Can
now,
I
and he turned
speak,
that
bruh?
down.
Can I speak, bruh?
Oh, my bad. Let's go. My bad, Kyron. My bad.
When Crawford jumped out of the negotiations with Spence, right? The whole division was on hold until that fight was made. When Crawford announced the Avanesian fight, that's when Virgil went after Stanionis. The fight was made, but the fight was postponed twice. The first time Stanionis had an he had emergency surgery. This
Appendectomy, yeah.
after that, yeah. The second time Virgil got messed up. During
The
that
blood
whole
clot.
period, listen, during that whole period, Virgil was still the WO number one contender. You can check
Right.
the books. They
He
never
turned
took
that
him
fight
out.
down also beforehand. Remember that Maurice Hooker fight that he had? Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember that? Remember that?
yeah.
He had a chance and offered to fight Crawford right after that fight immediately. Immediately. Turned it
Hold
down.
on.
See now
Went
this
after
this listen, this my problem with
this
that,
one finna
right?
straighten all that out. Cause he after that fight, who did he fight? Green Machine, right?
Yeah.
Mean Machine, right? After
And who did
that
Crawford
fight,
fight? Who did Crawford fight? Before
Crawford
Porter.
was in line.
Before
Yeah,
Porter.
he fought Sean Porter. Right. They were supposed to line that fight up again. That was the second opportunity that Virgil had to fight Crawford.
Okay, so you saying he had an opportunity because he was ranked number one?
No, because the fight was presented
No,
and they
when?
turned it down.
When?
They turned after the Sean
Because
Porter
check
fight.
this
They
out,
turned
right?
it
Because
down.
check this out, right? Listen, after Virgil beat Hooker, right? Crawford was
Right?
saying he ain't on my level. I ain't messing with young boy. That's
No,
what Crawford was
no,
saying.
no,
Yes, Crawford never
no,
said.
no, no.
Crawford never said I'll take him next. Crawford's whole
Now we gonna
thing.
go back
Listen,
to these
Crawford's
Go
whole
schematics.
ahead.
thing
Turn that
was
fight down, bro.
Spence. Crawford's whole
We gonna
thing
go
was
back
Spence.
the whole no, because you gotta remember this. He wasn't getting the Spence fight. The whole thing wasn't Spence. He wasn't waiting on Spence. He was listening to the offers and then
What
get
offers? He was the
blackballed, but
champ.
he
He
wasn't
was making
waiting
the
on Spence.
offers. He was the
He
one
was
making the
looking
offers. He
for
was the champ. What are you talking
opportunity.
about? He waiting for offers. Crawford not waiting for
Listen,
no offers. The only offer Crawford was waiting for was
Crawford
from
was the
Spence.
undisputed champ at 140. He wasn't the undisputed champ at 147. He only
Nobody said
attained
nothing
one
about being
belt at
undisputed, bruh.
147.
But when Crawford was a
The offers
WBO
were
champ
coming
at
from where?
147, excuse me, you trying to cut me off again. I didn't do that to you. It's a new year.
My
I'm trying to
bad,
be
my bad.
different. I'm trying to be different this new
That's right.
year. All right?
I got you. I got you.
Listen,
I got you.
When Crawford was a WBO champ, Bob and
Mm-hmm.
them was sending offers. The only offer they was hoping to come get was an offer from Spence. So nobody else was sending
Mm-hmm.
Crawford an offer. So you can stop that right there. Crawford was the one sending offers. He wasn't
That's right.
receiving
I
offers.
get that. I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is the big fight, the big fights that Crawford wanted when they were out looking for him, when they were scouting them, people were turning them down. They didn't
Who?
want him.
Who?
Anybody, anybody with a name, Keith Thurman at the time, Pacquiao. That fight fell through because of Bob. Let's be honest.
Okay, now
That
that
fight fell
fight
through
fell
because of
through,
him.
right? But listen what I'm saying though, right? At that time, right, since you went all the way back there, Crawford was still at 140. And Manny was at 147. So
No,
that fight
no,
wasn't
no, no, no.
yes.
Crawford,
That was
Crawford was
2017,
coming up.
bruh.
You're right.
That was
You're right. You're right. You're right.
2017.
You're right. You're right. No, 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 dog. Crawford was at
Yes.
147. Crawford
No,
was
he
at
was not.
47.
No, he was
Yes,
not.
he was. Yes,
When Crawford
when
came
the
to
Manny fight got
147
offered,
because he beat Horn.
when the Manny fight got offered,
Yeah, the Manny fight was supposedly offered when he was at 140. He said that's what Bob
no,
offered
he
him.
was at 147 because Manny was at 147. That's when
Goon,
that. Yeah, yeah,
goon.
yeah. Let's talk now. Let's talk real talk.
Yeah, let's talk real talk. Manny's last fight
Was
was
against
Jeff
Thurman.
Horn. Was Jeff Horn.
Thurman, but after the Manny fight got downplayed, who was next in line? Sean Porter, right?
Who y'all talking?
Yo, Kyra left. Go, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So Manny, the offer with Manny and Bud was at 147. Bud wanted to fight Manny since 140, but the true fight offer came at 147.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Am I wrong, Goon? Or I mean, if I'm wrong, you
I'm
my
trying to
dog. You can tell me,
see what they're arguing.
huh?
What was the argument?
The argument was, where was Bud? What was his weight class when they pitched the Manny Pacquiao fight to him, or when Bob entertained the
At
idea of him
first, it
fighting
was
Manny
at
Pacquiao?
140. At first, it was at 140, even though Pacquiao was
Ye-
at 47. But then it really started to materialize once he got up to 47.
Up to 147, right? The
Right.
offer came where
When they was
they
talking.
bailed out on it. They had they had speculations, they had aspirations of them fighting at 140, but that was when he was on his road to undisputed and all that. But the actual talks and the actual agreements were held at 147, right?
Right.
Right, right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I know that Bud had been aspiring to fight Manny since 140 because that he cloned that as his big his like coming to light fight. He
Coming
wanted
out.
that fight badly. That was when he had that sit down with all the guys from ESPN and all that stuff, and he was on the panel and they was asking him like who's the biggest fight for him at 147 since he was coming into that weight class, and he was like Manny Pacquiao. I want to fight Manny, and he named Keith Thurman and I think Brooke, and then they asked him about Errol Spence, and he was like, well, yeah, him too, that thing. But his biggest thing was he wanted to fight Manny coming out of 140. But what me and Kyron was talking about was the talks, the actual talks. The like, let's get down with the money shit. Like that came at 147.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Yeah. Well, man, bro, I'm so happy that I got a chance to be back on the show today. It
Yeah,
was lit.
man.
It was lit.
We trying to get back on here regularly, man. We gotta I gotta get with you because we got this interview that we gotta give. I'm gonna try to get it done next week with a fighter or whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm back. I ain't even know I got kicked off.
Yeah.
word. What's up, Ty?
What's going on?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this is
yeah.
what
You
I was
back
saying,
on it.
right? All right, they
I'm
say,
listening.
listen, they said Ortiz was offered to fight 2, 3 times, right?
Right.
But we never
Two
heard
times.
about it when the offer was supposedly made. And we never heard about him turning it down when he supposedly turned it down. But we heard about it later.
Right.
That's bullshit. In this day and
I mean,
age, we hear about every offer.
not necessarily, Kai. Not
We hear about
necessarily.
every offer. Even when motherfucker called camps make calls, right? When
Mhm.
Tanks Camp called Shakur and when they called Keyshawn, both of them niggas admitted that, yeah, a call was made. With this situation, we ain't never heard nothing except they said he turned down the 2 fights.
I
Now,
mean,
this
but
is
that's.
my
I
thing.
mean,
Hold on. This is my thing, right? If he was a #1 contender and he turned down the fight twice as mandatory, why they leave that nigga at number 1 for 3 fucking years? Even after the fucking Stanionis
the
shit.
blood clot.
No, the
The blood
Stanionis
clot.
shit. He was
Yeah,
still the
when he
#1.
got blood
Listen,
clot.
when they drop Boots from the ranking, right? Ortiz was
Yeah.
still #1. So
No,
how is
no,
that
that's not true.
possible?
That's not true.
You
That's
want to
not
bet?
true, Kai.
You want to bet?
That's not true.
You want to
That's
bet?
not true.
Do you want to
You
bet?
looking at the old Google boxing ranking shits. That's not true.
Do you want to bet? Well, what else do you go by except for the rankings, the WBO rankings?
I mean, we you talking about some stuff that got entangled and
There ain't nothing
like
entangled. Listen what I'm saying, right? We all boxing
people miss
fans.
they miss
You
they
ain't never
how
heard.
people
Listen,
be off work and they
listen what
having
I'm
stuff
saying
to
though,
do
right?
and
Hear me out.
yeah.
You ain't never heard of a motherfucker turning down his mandatory twice and still staying at the #1 spot.
I,
That don't
like
happen like that.
I heard the guys pulling out of fights at the very last minute and still holding their belts.
But those are fights that got made. We're not talking about that. We
I'm
talking
just
about a number
saying,
one
Kai.
contender. Hold on, listen. We talking about a #1 contender that supposedly turned down the mandatory against the champion twice, and for 3 years they
This
still
is
kept him at #1.
but Kai, come on. This is boxing, Kai. Who has the most influence? Who has the most influence? It's
Ortiz
the
ain't got
promoters,
that much
right? The
influence.
promoter with no, the promoter, right? Who is his promoter?
Golden Boy
Who is his promoter?
and Oscar don't
Golden
have that
Boy,
much
right?
influence.
Exactly, exactly. So let's sit here. Let's go. Let's tail it back a little bit. All right. I understand you saying Virgil was still in this #1, so-called #1 spot, even after he had this almost career-ending thing he had going on, and Boots was somehow at #2, even though Virgil was on medical leave and ended up going to 154 and all this stuff. Like for like 2-3 years, right? That's what you're saying.
No. I'm saying Virgil was still #1 when they dropped Boots from the rankings for taking the IBF fight.
No, because
Yes.
Virgil had already fought at 154.
No, he did not.
Virgil had a comeback fight at
Virgil was
154.
still the #1 contender at 147.
No way. No, 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 he wasn't. Not in the WBO.
Yes, he was.
I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I may be wrong, Kat, and I may be overstating something right now. I may need to go back and before I look stupid, gather some real intellect on that.
Because
But
check this out,
I
right?
don't
I'm gonna
see
tell you
that.
what they did, right? When they first
Yeah.
offered Porter the Crawford fight, right? I think he was 1 or
Uh-huh.
2, and then they dropped him to 2.
He was 2.
I think he
Yeah.
might have been 1 at one point. He might
And
have been
after the
#1
Errol fight.
dude,
Right. Right.
right?
You're right.
When he turned down the fight, they moved him down to 2, right?
Uh-huh.
But then they offered him the fight at 2, as opposed to not offering it to
Why?
Virgil at 1.
Why? Why, Kai? Why? Because who turned down the fight
I don't know
as
because
the number
I
one?
never heard of a fight
As
during
the
that
number as
time.
the number one.
Listen what I'm
That
saying,
was the
bro.
first time he turned the fight down. That's
Listen
what
what
I'm
I'm
telling you.
saying, bro. There are no articles, no clips of a fight being offered or turned down.
I'm
There's
gonna
only
I'm gonna I'm
articles.
gonna
Listen,
find
there's
that for
only
you and I'm gonna
articles
send that to
later
you.
on saying it happened. There are none during
We
the
don't
time when this shit supposedly happened.
we don't always hear
Yeah,
because
we do.
no we don't. No we don't. No we don't. You don't always hear when somebody turned down a fight against a certain fighter unless it's prolific. Virgil wasn't
Okay, so
prolific.
check this
Virgil
out,
was
right?
a prospect
Check this out, right? At that time, right? Crawford was with Bob, right?
with Bob, yeah.
And Bob talk about every motherfucking thing. So you ain't gonna
Yeah.
think you
Well
ain't.
not
So you
necessarily.
telling me that? So you sitting here telling me now that
No, because
Virgil?
Bob don't talk about
Let me
everything.
finish. Let me finish. You sitting here
All right.
telling us now that Virgil with Golden Boy turned down a
Uh-huh.
top rank fight, and Bob ain't say shit about it.
Because
That's what you
Bob,
telling us.
because you got Bob all messed up. Bob didn't talk
No.
about everything that was going
Yes,
on
Bob did.
unless
Yes,
it
the
was
fuck he
with.
did.
No, he didn't. No, he
Against other
didn't.
promoters, against other promoters, if they turned
Nah,
down a title
nah,
fight
nah.
with where he lost some
That's if
money,
it was a
he's definitely
significant.
talking about that.
That's Bob would talk about significant things. You got to remember this. Bob was the type of promoter to where he didn't even have a discussion with you unless it was about a big fight going on. It
Check
was
this
a
out,
real
right? If Crawford had a fought
significant
Virgil at
fight.
that time, right, that would have been a top ranked fight, right?
Well, yeah, it would have been
If
a top ranked fight.
right, so that means Bob would have made money, right?
Not necessarily.
Why
No,
wouldn't he?
because Virgil had no backings. See, y'all keep thinking about it's because of the name. No, Virgil didn't have nothing going on
We
to
ain't talking
make it a
about
big
Virgil.
fight.
We talking about Bob
Nothing.
making the fight. He's still gonna make
It was
money
just
if
a
that
number
fight
one
happened,
contender
right?
against Terrence Bud Crawford.
Right. So, a Spanish ball, right, against a black ball, right? So you saying
No,
that fight ain't gonna make
that
no money?
the Spanish bull still have to have a real following and a backing to even he
Man,
had
he
to
got
have
a
his
fucking
name
country
coming.
behind him. What are you talking about?
He
He
has
got a
to have
country
his
behind him.
name coming. His name still got his name. The country is it.
Dude,
The country
dude,
is what
you
it is.
going all over
But
the place, right, to try to
the
defend your
name,
point, right?
Like Canelo, right? When we talk about Canelo, we got a backing. His name speaks volumes. His name is gonna bring his countrymen out. Virgil name wasn't bringing niggas
Goon.
out of the motherfucking art.
Hey, Goon.
Virgil was an American Mexican.
I hear
If
you.
you talk
Hey,
about it,
Goon.
they wouldn't even niggas
Is
wouldn't
Goon
even
still
back
there?
in Virgil like that. I'm listening.
No, I was asking, is Goon
Go.
still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Have you ever known somebody to cost Bob some money and he don't talk about it?
Nah,
But
he
no
don't talk.
money was costed.
He
No
don't talk
money
about.
was costed by Virgil not taking a fight with Terrence Crawford. That was money saved.
No, because a
Yes.
Virgil versus Crawford fight is
It
always
wasn't
going to be
Virgil
bigger.
was not
Listen. It's always going to be bigger than a Crawford versus Porter fight.
listen. Virgil's name wasn't big enough to make it a fight. The
It
same with
don't.
Boots.
You
Boots'
see,
name
you say that right, but he
is
has
the
a
truth.
country behind him.
It's
He still
no,
listen.
no.
Yes, he,
We got countries behind us, right?
no, we don't.
Black, you gotta look at
No,
this.
the fuck we don't.
Yes, we do. We
No,
got a
we do
whole
not.
United States behind us,
No,
bro.
we do
But
not.
guess what? If our name ain't buzzing like a Floyd Mayweather, then guess what? The United States ain't stepping out to come see your ass.
Yo,
Terrence
Floyd
Crawford,
didn't
the
have
United States
everybody
started,
behind him.
people started coming out to see Bud after he beat Spence. And they started flooding to all of his fights after that
When
because
did they come out and see Bud?
after the Spence fight. Niggas Bud's name really got to really buzzing after the Spence fight. And that's
His
just
name
being
got the
all honest.
buzzing on Facebook.
I mean through our country standards, as far as people around the country knowing him. Like, yeah, I'm willing to say that because I'm a real Terrence Crawford fan. And I know this. But at the end of the day, like Bud's name wasn't ringing like that until he got that big fight. And then after that, you saw his name in headlines everywhere.
No,
Motherfuckers got
actually,
his name
listen,
wrong
listen,
because
listen, listen, listen. What you saw was Crawford doing more things after that fight. Because
he
prior to
was
that
doing
fight,
things
no,
before
he
that
wasn't.
fight.
He
That's what
was.
you
He wasn't taking
missing.
interviews with
Yes, he
nobody. He
was. Bud
no, he
was
was
at all
not.
kinds of before that fight, bro. That fight didn't. That's why Bud. That's why Bud said this fight ain't gonna make or break me. I'm already established as a Hall of Famer. He was already doing a Hall of Famer shit. The nigga was getting. He had a fucking Nebraska. The Cornhuskers brought him out every fucking game before the Spence fight. This was
You
before
talking
the
about the
Spence
power?
fight when
That's
he
in
went
Nebraska.
undisputed.
So
You
let
remember
me
when he
ask
went
you this, right?
undisputed at
Let me ask
140?
you this, right? Name
Yeah.
one. Name one boxing podcaster that Crawford gave an interview to.
Wait a minute. Whoop.
What you mean gave an interview
Look down
to?
there
You know,
and get that dog.
like you, Fanon, shit, the
Wait, wait,
light
wait, wait,
skinned
wait, wait,
bull,
wait, wait, wait,
He
guys.
he
Dante,
gave me
Wait,
no
any
guys.
of them.
Let's
interview,
just
but
wait again,
he
guys.
gave me no interview, but he been on here about 3 times.
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying though, right, bro?
Yep, yep, yep.
You know, before the Crawford fight, I mean before the Spence fight, Bud wasn't doing all that. He wasn't doing none of that.
Interviews,
He wasn't doing none
interviews.
of that. Yeah.
That's bull. That's bull. He wasn't doing interviews on low podcasts, but that nigga was on ESPN every time you looked around, bro. Every time you
He
open
was
your
on
eyes, he was on.
ESPN one time with Stephen A. That was it.
That's bull. That's bull. That's
Before the
bull.
Spence fight. That was it.
Before the Spence fight. Before the Spence fight. During he was represented by ESPN.
Stop
What do you
with it.
mean?
Oh my
What are you
God.
talking about?
He's hitting me in the mouth.
Oh,
Hey.
I didn't hit you in the mouth, so let's say that. I'm on the air. Let's say I didn't hit you in the mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm aware of my surroundings at all times, baby. God darn, yeah. No, but listen what I'm
yeah.
saying though. Even when he was with ESPN, they wasn't promoting ball. So let's not act
No,
like they were tonight.
they weren't throwing them out there and putting them on a platform like they
But what
they
I'm
had
saying is, right,
interviewed
listen,
Floyd
right,
here.
just like you
But
said, he was on ESPN, right? They had
yeah,
all them shows. He wasn't on none of them until around the Spence fight.
no,
That's
until
it.
after he get undisputed. Until after he won
That's
undisputed,
the
bro.
Spence fight.
No, that was the Indongo fight. What are you talking about? They were
Dude,
trying to build him up to fight. That's what me and Goon just got through talking about. That's exactly what me and Goon just got through talking about. Remember when we just had the disagreement about when the Pacquiao fight was actually presented and all that stuff. Like Bud, I was telling Goon he was aspiring to fight Pacquiao after the whole undisputed thing. He wanted to fight him at 140. That was his dream fight at 140. When he went undisputed and went into 147, when he went undisputed, they had us sit down with him on ESPN and they talked about who he wanted to fight next if he was moving once he moved up to 147. And they named all of the big guys that had belts, and his first name he named was Pacquiao. He wanted to fight Pacquiao. He wanted to get that fight made. And then they went to talking about all the other guys and all that stuff, and then they mentioned Errol Spence, and he was like, he kind of brushed them off. But Bud had been, like
no,
after
he
he
didn't
won
brush them off.
undisputed.
What he said was Keith Thurman is the man at 147.
That's right. That's right. Because Errol Spence wasn't nobody. And then, and honestly, I think he was talking more about the skill set. Honestly,
You freeze up?
yo, Goon, you
Yo,
here?
yeah, I hear you.
He must have got clipped back off. Man, let me get these boys something to eat, man. Tell Kai I love talking to him, bro, and we're gonna catch up on that conversation later on a later date.
All
But
right,
that was
bro.
fire.
Hey, appreciate everybody tuning in. We're gonna be back again next week around Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? 7 o'clock Same bad
Yeah,
time, bad channel,
yeah.
bro.
I
Appreciate everybody
appreciate that goal. Salute, bro.
for sure.